Alright. Alright. My mic's on. My mic's on. Because as per usual, no one tells me when the mic's not working. Alright, well, Kyle already left. But when Kyle comes back, I'll be sure to ask him what he learned. Alright, what's the sad one? So from what I understand, they haven't got this mission, so we'll see how that is. I'm sorry to hear that now. So what's the good news then? Kyle, when fucking public transportation, when he wants to just do public transportation instead. Oh, what the fuck? Happy one, I found out. Whoa! Most funnel web bites come from males, as they're the ones who seek out females. What the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck is a funnel web bite? Spider? Okay, so I'm trying to hit repeatedly with a rock over and over again. Okay, so why is that a good thing? Are the females like actually poisonous or something? I didn't realize we were going into Kyle's school of fucking stealth. And its venom only affects insects and apes, so most animals it bit won't be affected while we will die. How the fuck does that work? Oh, okay, it only affects insects and apes. Okay, yeah, so we'd be affected. So do apes also die if they get bit by it too? So scuffed. And so what? Does that mean you're gonna be less worried when a spider bites you? Holy shit, we might actually be able to complete it before the campaign's done. That's so fucking weird. You would think being bigger would mean we have more resistance to poison, but whatever. Is it? Are they like a special kind of monkey or something, or are they just native to like certain parts of the world? Bro, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Holy shit. Can you pop that? That's so weird. I'm more surprised Australia has survived as long as it has with fucking shit like that going on everywhere. How do you even know what fucking species of monkey is in this fucking game? Have you even played it? I can tell by the cry. How'd they miss? There's no way that was one guy. Apparently it was. Yes. So they did add a photo mode in the last update to this game, but I can't replay the Rachel mission, so it's kind of lame. What the fuck? It's actually pretty good photo mode though, from what I saw with the Ryu fucking camera angle. Hang on 1 second. Do I have to start all over again and jump over the guy? So then, Kyle, how much do you still have left to pay for your car? Remember, you had a lot more. You had a lot to pay for. Really, one guy again? fuck was he? Over 2. Fuck, that is absurd. Going hungry for a couple weeks, literally not going to be able to buy food. Maybe I'll send you $50. Just help out the cause a little bit. Oh, we prefer the whiskey. Oh no, coffee up a ration his food. No. Wait. Well, no, I guess you don't get government assistance for food, do you? You would only get it for your healthcare, right? You'd think they'd give you guys some fucking food or something. Oh, fuck off, yes. I need to download fucking Starter on my phone. I don't have time to play it at night these days. It's fucking inertia at night, so I need to fucking get back on that fucking grind. I need to also try and fucking play Zen with apparently the police officer is supposedly getting a rerun, so, you know, gotta get on that real quick. Motherfucker! Kyle, it's not always about the meta. Fuck! Fuck up! Bullshit. No, this game does not lend itself well to swarms. Ah! Fuck! Sorry, my fingers are fucking... My skin's very dry, and it's around the joint, so on occasion they'll cut open. They're almost healed. They're a lot better than what they used to be. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is going on? Buy moisturizer? I already am, but I guess I didn't buy enough in time. I thought I had a moisturizer for this year, but I did not, unfortunately. So it caused some issues. remember correctly, the scythe was too fucking slow, but I need more fucking power. Oh, thank you, game. No fucking. I know you don't appreciate that. Alright. There's no chains behind it. Oh, lovely. Oh no! Oh, lovely. It's okay to say no sometimes, game developers. Okay to say no sometimes to fucking ideas. Fucking shooting at me. No auto lock? Okay, thanks. Oh my goodness. No! Fuck off! Holy shit. Did I just get fucking juggled? Get the fuck over there. Get the fuck where you need to go. Get the fuck where you need to go. Get the fuck where you need to go. Actually fucking ridiculous fucking enemy design. What the fuck is this? Holy shit, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, what a fucking stupid ass fucking area. Yeah, let's get this fucking over. Also, if these levels just like the rest of the little game, it takes for fucking every new level throughout the story. I haven't actually, I haven't played enough to know how, like, the actual core gameplay is. Oh, Lord. It's like every time you talk to fucking anime, it's fucking shit on the planet. I'll say, where's that crystal skull at? Can't ever just be a fucking simple, normal as fuck enemy, you know? It's always gotta be the stupidest fucking shit the developers could think of. Alright, dead. There we go. This game could have done so much more. This game could have been a lot better if they had a fucking stagger bar and a health bar. good lord. Anyways, hope you guys are all having a nice night. I'm a little less energized, that's why. I'm a bit tired tonight, unfortunately. Got like 2 hours of sleep last night. Hello, Jeremy. That's why I started the stream so early. I'm hoping... Yeah, okay, so they have the same point right away afterwards. Even they knew that shit was fucking unacceptable. Level up right now. You think hack and slash developers just fucking get like crowd the same room against themselves halfway through the only fucking enemy behind the match? Oh, but it has variety of fucking game! Yeah, maybe not everything fucking needs variety. Part is that like the MCU where like I could like potentially style off of these guys if I wanted to. It doesn't really have any like no real style games in this game, and I don't even fucking know how much DMC either. God forbid you fucking lock in. Oh, what's that? No fucking lock on? Yep, understood. Cups of what? Oh. I think I have killed you. Don't get me started on the water sections. I really don't understand why fucking developers always want to be cute about water sections. Just make it as simple as traveling through fucking land, for fuck's sake. Oh, cutscene? Is it another stupid fish boss? You know, can I go fight the T-Rex in Ninja Gaiden 3? It's probably better boss fight. Bunch of losers. I will say it is rather interesting you can sever or destroy individual limbs to change their combat patterns. I think that's pretty cool. Man, for all the good this game does, man, they just have baffling design choices. Let's see how much more this mission has to go. Well, that's Very nice. Alright, looks like a boss arena. Not quite a boss fight. Motherfucker. Fuck off. I've never understood people get fucking hard on these games like difficulty curve. Half the difficulty is not trying to help you do anything. Alright, let's see round 2. There we go.
To join you. What's more annoying, the fact that it doesn't tell you anything, or the camera?
You know, surprisingly, the camera's not as bad as you might think with no lock-on. It's just annoying when you're fighting multiple enemies and the lock-on's fucking dog shit, because the game has no built-in.
No, you want to know what the problem with the camera is? And when I tell you what, you'll notice straight away.
What?
It's too far up Ryu's ass compared to other hack and slashes, where you can see the whole room as you enter.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's insane.
You can't see shit. And that's why a lot of enemies feel really cheap when they hit you.
Yeah, but this fucking, they also don't fucking register any fucking boss in the fucking game. Dagger value? What's that?
Well, because I played this game a couple of times, and there's a point where it's just like, okay, is the game difficult, or have they just made the game in such a weird fucking way that it's difficult, just not on purpose?
It's like this was unintentional difficulty.
Yeah, like, you know when a game is built specifically to be hard, but then you play games where it's just like, it's hard because of the shit you're given, and it's not a design choice.
Why don't you just take Dark Souls? Oh, actually, you haven't played a Souls game if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, I play God of War.
Don't disrespect Dark Souls like that. It's not that big of a difference. Or it's not that big of a similarity. No, I'll still stand on record that the closest game you can play to God of War that's not God of War is either Dante's Inferno or Darksiders 1.
I wouldn't say Darksiders 1. Dante's Inferno was fair.
Literally the only argument against Darksiders 1 not being like God of War is strictly that there's more puzzle and there's more like exploration, but combat-wise they feel incredibly similar. Actually no, I take it back because fucking in Darksiders there's no fucking stun either. Oh, hang on. A woman is doing something with a mystical amulet.
I disagree. I think it feels closer to like a Platinum style game at some points. It does not feel like God of War. It doesn't have the camera, it doesn't have the feel, and it doesn't do a lot of the things that God of War clones do. Dante's Inferno is an absolute God of War clone, I will give you that. It does the camera, it does the weapon changes, it does everything that God of War does to a T.
Play God of War again, but unfortunately it's not on PC, and I'm not buying it. Actually, I guess I could borrow my brother's PS5 to replay the series. What the fuck? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I haven't played anything for a long ass time.
No, and the ones that I'm talking about are the Norse ones. Dark Souls.
kind of see that position. But they don't have. They're not as fast as Dark Souls can be, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a scuffed. It's a scuffed clone.
I'm actually gonna sit here and say something that might be a little controversial, but I think Dark Souls has got a lot more harm than it's done good.
Oh, gee, you don't say, because for the last 15 years, every game has tried to be a fucking Dark Souls clone.
Yeah. I can't think of a better game. Oh, fuck!
No, because remember, was it last year or 2 years ago where we watched the Game Awards, and every like second game was a Dark Souls fucking clone?
I think it was last year.
Because all Wukong is just fucking Monkey China, fucking Dark Souls.
How dare you say something so controversial yet so bold? So, you know how they're releasing a new Elden Ring game, right?
DLC?
Actually, you're not too far off. So it uses almost all the same assets from the base game, and it uses the same models and everything, but it's not a free-roaming RPG. It's a dungeon crawler that lasts an hour per match. You're supposed to get 3 of your friends and play for 3 days in a smaller version of the map, farming gear, getting random loot to prepare to fight bosses. So he literally cut out the free roaming and RPG mechanics of the game, which were fucking the worst part about Elden Ring, to be honest with you, and just left all the fucking combat and cool fucking spells and boss fights. He finally made the game he's always wanted to fucking make.
So, what, a more combat-oriented Diablo?
Basically. Actually, I might actually buy it and play it on release. It actually looks fun. My biggest problem with Elden Ring was the open world was fucking ass, because most open world games can't justify their own open world. You know?
No, like that's always something I've had like a big issue with when it comes to open world games. Is like people suck off open world games. Oh, look how big it is. Like, I don't give a fuck how big it is. I don't care if it's realistically the size of America. If there's nothing to do in it, then it's just a giant open mess.
We need less Dark Souls and more Mario, Sonic, and Crash. I have Sonic Frontiers on my Xbox. I need to actually sit down and play it. But Sonic Frontiers also suffers from, I think, the open world issue as well. You guys see how you...
I'll give you an example. Like, open world sandboxes have had that problem since they've started. You want to know what a good example of that is?
What?
Grand Theft Auto franchise.
I was thinking in my head Grand Theft Auto.
Well, once you, like, I don't care how much people love, like, San Andreas or Vice City. Once you finish the game, there's nothing to fucking do.
Yeah, 100% true. I will say, I don't know how long you think post-game content should be, but I usually try not to hold post-game content against the game, because realistically speaking, how long do you think a game should last a player?
I don't care how long a game lasts. I care about the enjoyment felt. But if you're going to insist on having an open world where you can traverse the world after the game is over, what you should have is, other than side missions, which you could have, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20, depending on how long your campaign is, should be fine. Implement a system where it's just like random events happen. Even if the random events just keep replaying over and over, at least something is happening.
Okay, that's fair. Like kind of how like the Spider-Man game try to have like random crimes happen.
Yes.
Alright, I can respect that. Video games should have
Because
15 hours.
no, I've played. Here's the thing. Most of the games that I love are fucking nowhere near 15 hours. 15 hours is a mid-sized RPG. You're not gonna fucking get that from a lot of games. A lot of games, at best, are scratching 8.
I think a game should be as long as it is expensive. For every $10, it should be an hour long. Oh, we're fighting these guys now.
Nah, because to me, time and money don't correlate into enjoyment. I'll give you a good example of this, because when I bought fucking Final Fantasy 16, I can say I got my money's worth, but I can't say I got my fucking enjoyment out of it. You know what I mean? Like I got my I definitely got my money's worth. It was like a fucking 50-hour campaign. How much of that 50-hour campaign I fucking liked is fucking... Ooh, that's gonna be hard to justify the price tag.
Oh, so that actually reminds me. So you finished your journey, or is it at most? No. Genres are gonna matter a lot for how long a game should be. I think a good RPG should be anywhere from like 12 to like 20 hours. Give or take, you know, like you can go over. That's fine. I have an annoying headache right now.
I would say if you're doing most RPGs, I think a bare minimum you should be aiming for is anywhere between 15 to 30 for a story, because that's usually where a lot of like good fleshed out stories can like filter themselves. Anything over, and then they start to pad. Anything under, and then they have to start cutting shit from the story.
Oh yeah, so I was going to ask you if because you recently went through the Final Fantasy series, right? Like last year.
I've been through most of it. I stopped playing Type 0 because that fucking gameplay loop gave me a fucking headache trying to learn it. Trying to learn like fucking an entire classroom full of people just gave me the shits.
That's fair.
I really liked 12's story. I just really fucking despise its gameplay. And I think that's kind of where I stopped. Because I needed to have a little bit of a break.
But you did most of the original ones and stuff.
Oh no, like everything from 1 to 10 too I finished.
I'll say, so would you be interested in reviewing the Final Fantasy Magic cards that they revealed with me to see if they're actually flavorful to what they are depicted in the game as?
Sure. But you have to understand, like,
I'm aware.
Some of the Final Fantasy games have like a good year and a half to 2 years worth of shit that I need to try and remember back to.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not going to be that complicated. They had to crunch in like every character, but like, yeah. So we'll give it a shot and we'll see how it goes. But I don't think it'll be.
So, are you telling me that they have like a black Kefka?
No, Kefka's white. You know what? You're gonna get a kick out of this. For some reason, all the Final Fantasy characters look exactly the way they are supposed to. I wonder what happens with Lord of the Rings. Aragorn, more popular commanders in Lord of the Rings. Really glad they got him accurate, because Tolkien definitely envisioned Magic's Aragorn. Certainly not someone like the actor who played it. No, that would be ridiculous.
You telling me that Aragorn isn't king of the ghetto?
I know it's what Tolkien would have wanted. The Tolkien is... did I actually ever tell you they actually...
You know what? You remember when they brought the Mithril vest to tease everyone that they got Frodo?
Yeah.
Nah. In their version, it's a pair of Yeezys.
You got a wrong tile. It's a pair of Jordans with the culture corrections. I've never understood the fascination of Michael Jordan shoes, and I feel like I'm out of touch with American culture.
I don't understand. I don't understand people's interest in shoes. It's a bit off a lever that goes over your feet. Who gives a fuck?
No, it has to be worn by Michael Jordan. Actually, some of the actual Jordans were worn by Michael Jordan. Actually, which is kind of cool. Oh, sup, Sal? How you doing? I'm pretty sure Sal left with this one, Jeremy. Could be wrong. Yeah, no. Yeah, I was just curious because I was reading through their effects and I'm like, fuck, I know these characters on a general level, but maybe Kyle might remember more about what they can do in the actual game because a lot of my knowledge comes from Opera Omnia. Butcher Garland. He's fucking trash. I have to hope that they make a Jack that's actually fucking awesome.
Let me guess, they made Sephiroth one of the most overpowered cards.
No, he's decent, but he's not. At least the one they've shown is not that good. There has to be another one that's better, because if there's not, that's kind of. He's gonna be kind of mid.
So you mean just as he is as a character?
Fuck, dude, how could I not realize the flavor was on point? Nah, I kinda got annoyed, because unlike the other fucking, like,
No, I just want to go over to people who like 7 and just like, oh, Sephiroth is so good, he's the best villain. Out of the way, Golbez needs that seat.
Out of the way, pretender, a real child, real like throne sitters here.
A real person with real trauma, real stakes is here. That's the kind of thing that sucks about Sephiroth. Is like once you actually like contextualize his backstory, he's a giant fucking child.
But Kyle, he was robbed of a childhood by Hojo or some shit.
Fucking.
It's okay, because Vincent...
No, he learns he's got a little bit of A in him, and then he tries to go off the fucking deep end.
Kyle, how would you react if you found out you had alien DNA in your body? Would you not also want to destroy all of mankind?
No! I'd want answers. I would want answers, bro. I don't know what destroying the fucking planet would fucking help. Because the more I think about like 7 in its original form, the more I'm just like, fuck, maybe he is just fucking possessed by Genova.
Because it's the only way his actions make fucking sense.
It is.
No, Kyle, because we can't have Sephiroth be a villain used by somebody else, so it has to be that he chose to do it. Does the remake further explain Tef's backstory? I didn't finish the remake on stream. I had to go back and finish it, but from what I remember, no. Because you have to understand, we already got his backstory, and I believe there was a Final Fantasy mobile game for 7 that came out that was extending his backstory. Was that game canceled already, or is that game still going strong?
I have no idea. Because you know what that sucks is that it's like 7 has Sephiroth and they try and make him like super deep by trying to shoehorn him into like the 5 games that are in 7's timeline. And then 9 is just like, I need one, here's Kuja. I don't even need to explain, you know exactly what I mean, don't you?
Oh, hold on, man. Kuja is definitely a villain. But wasn't there another villain in that game, Kyle? Aren't you ignoring somebody?
Who?
I could have sworn. What?
Who? Are you talking about Garnet's mother? Who? The queen who I fought for the life of me when I first saw the cutscene was a fucking dude?
You got a problem with the way the queen looks, Kyle?
Yeah, when she has a 5 o'clock shadow, yes! You know exactly what I mean, don't you?
Yeah, I fucking do. Oh, what the fuck is going on here?
No, No, it's like looking. It's like you look at the princess, you look at her, and it's just like, I need to see the father. There is no fucking way it came from her. You're adopted.
Oh damn! She took off all her clothes basically. What the fuck? Did you say you're adopted?
Have to be.
You know, why do the other greater fiends all have like the what?
You know, now that I think about it, I think fucking Seymour has more of a reason to act the way he does than fucking Sephiroth.
Priest Dagradai,
Bruh.
glorious lord of darkness, I bring
Isn't it funny how
the demons
in Opera Omnia and every time they're just like, here is Ten's villain, it's just Jekt, even though Jekt is objectively not the fucking villain, and he only appears very briefly throughout the entirety of the game, and it's just like, yeah, but no one likes Seymour.
But is he not Sin?
Are you telling me that they couldn't work in a mechanic where you play as the whale?
No.
Can you not sense it? It is the eve of the arrival of the almighty Archfiend.
I will say I
And all the
appreciate
souls
that
gathered in
Opera
this
Omnia
place stand
actually
ready to
had
be joined as
Seymour
one.
and not just Jekt.
Yet a heretic of the filthy dragon lineage swaggers about, polluting our ritual with his foul stench. And you cannot smell it?
an unpardonable lapse, sire.
Fear not,
Good camera
Elizabeth.
angle.
We have accomplished that which we came here to do. Now, my ruler of blood, purge this loathsome intruder from our midst.
As you command.
Why is she the only demon that doesn't really have too many demon features? It just seems kind of like weird. You have a werewolf, you have a fucking flame guy, and then you also have who was the other one? Lexi? But they all
Oh, you mean the 7-foot tall electric man who lived inside the Liberty statue?
yeah. Which I think someone's not in there. But yeah, so it's like, why did the demon chick? I mean, I guess she's supposed to be hot, but like, it just seems kind of weird. She had like no real body features. I actually will say, one of my favorite, like, just a little off topic, but it's regarding Statue of Liberty. One of my favorite Easter eggs in gaming has to be that the Statue of Liberty is alive in GTA 4.
Is it?
So, if you go into the Statue of Liberty in GTA 4 and you actually go inside the statue, you find a red room with a heart, with a giant heart cheese, and it's beating, implying that that's the Statue of Liberty's heart.
I didn't even know there was a Statue of Liberty in fucking 4.
I'm pretty sure it's 4. I don't think it's San Andreas. I'm pretty sure it's 4.
No, it would be 4 because 4 is based on New York.
Jeremy, you think well? Oh yeah, I remember that Easter egg. Yes. Okay, Jeremy. Yeah. There are some plenty of fun video game Easter eggs. I wish more developers would have more fun with that shit. We don't do that, unfortunately. I know WWE games have a fuck ton of Easter eggs.
Oh yeah. 2011 had a whole bunch of them.
Like there was one.
It's just a shame that like 2011 was just not that fun to play.
So had the best sort of content, so to speak, just not the best gameplay.
No, so how I put it. The game doesn't tell you this, but technically, if you want to do everything that's super fun, super quickly, you do Edge's story first, because during one of his timeline runs, 2011 also basically confirms that WWE has multiple different timelines. you can use a time machine and you can jump to different timelines. They say that like you could choose between one or two people to beat. You could now go back and choose the other one and do that path. And once you unlock the time machine, you can basically use it for all the other story paths. I remember the Undertaker's one being absolutely fucking nuts. Oh, I have to go back and play like 2009, 10, and 11's fucking story because the Undertaker's Road to WrestleMania is just fucking bizarre. There are times where he's just resurrecting someone as a zombie, and then there are times where he's like fucking up an entire crew of like it. He has a very bizarre story.
Sounds like classic Undertaker to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, like Undertaker was campy, but he wasn't that campy. They saved all that shit for the game.
Actually, because you keep talking about wrestling, I end up getting wrestling videos every now and again recommended to my YouTube feed. And one of them that I got recommended was wrestlers' reaction to the Undertaker bell. And fucking every time the bell just starts playing, they just get like the scared look on their face.
Yeah, it's called selling, brother.
And then afterwards, it recommended one where it's like every time the Undertaker just appears on stage, where they turn the screen, like the lights off, and then he goes on stage. I gotta say, they seem to enjoy their camp. Is this a fucking endless fucking way of ending? What the fuck is this? Also, for context, from what I understand, they added enemies to a lot of sections of these games. So, this might not even be the original enemy count that they intended. A lot of Ninja Gaiden players get upset when you don't fucking throw a bajillion fucking guys their way, apparently. Go figure.
I've never understood that about games, how people get like such a hard on if a game is like super hard for no reason.
Yeah, I've never seen this either.
Thanks. It's like I like a little bit of a challenge, but there's a point where the challenge starts dipping into my enjoyment, and when it stops being enjoyable, then I start getting shitty.
It's not even that it's just fucking a challenge, it's just fucking tedious. Like, they're just fucking... Like, they're just dying. It's not like they're actually close to killing me or anything.
No, like, I'll give you an example, like, when you play some of the, like, the really, really high difficulties of DMC, where all the enemies fucking DT at once, and you can't stagger them, and they take forever to fucking kill.
No, yeah, I get you. Nope.
It's like, it's like sometimes when I play 4, it's just like, I don't need all the scarecrows to fucking get double trigger, I'm trying to get through the level.
I played Cuphead, that's basically a Dark Souls platformer, even in normal mode. I always wanted to give Cuphead a shot, but I kind of felt like I just couldn't like it.
I've always said that, like, Cuphead is better if you have someone to play with.
What is a co-op game, so I can see that.
Isn't it just a 2D bullet hell?
Basically, yeah. I mean, it's mainly just known for fucking boss rushes, basically, because it's basically just nothing but a boss fighting game. They're actually getting close to killing him.
Well, I thought it was most well known for the fact that it showed that journalists have no fucking brains because they couldn't get past the tutorial mission, even though it told them exactly what to do.
Oh, you saw that. Oh, did I just fucking die? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, we're gonna go and use the talisman in reverse there. I am not restarting that whole fucking section. I'll just buy a fucking new one at the fucking shop. Oh, fuck. Oh!
I take it. I think your research is done for your Gojo fight.
Yeah, I just gotta finalize the fucking the powers and abilities to get like everything he's got, and then I just gotta do his opponent real fast, which is gonna be relatively easy because I already know that's the next. I don't even know how much information I'm gonna include from him, to be honest with you, because Gojo's so fucking weak that it's kind of like how overkill do I want to actually go?
Isn't it funny that he's literally the most blazed weakling? And I think I called it what it is. It's because of his fucking like invulnerability. It's not even limitless. It's people thinking that no one can get past invulnerability, and that's why he's chucked everywhere.
Yeah. 100%. Which, to be fair, having a barrier that basically tells your opponents that they can't fucking hit you is, oh my goodness, fuck off!
Well, we're really also having a discussion where it's like, if you, because of what happened in the train station, if you can punch and you already coat yourself in like your own power source, you could slowly but surely, well, actually, that's depending if you're actually as strong as him. If you're stronger than him, you should be able just to punch straight through invulnerability.
Oh, I mean, so the thing is not exactly. The way the domain amplification works, because I don't know how much you remember about it, is...
Oh, like fucking not know it all, went from one ear out the other.
So the way domain amplification works is it coats you in the sure hit properties of your domain without causing you to have any drawbacks if it gets broken, but you can't use curse techniques while it's going on, so you can only throw hands with it. Yeah, I'm actually throwing Crash Bandicoot as the hardest platforming game. Crash.
Have you played the new Prince of Persia?
What do you mean, guys? Crash Bandicoot isn't that hard of a game. Remember when I fucking speedran that against Kyle? Oh, what the
You
fuck?
mean when I let you start halfway through the fucking game and I fucking lapped you?
No. Whoa, she's actually naked now. She actually know what a demon form?
That is of no concern to
The graphics are actually really fucking good in this game. Like, that face model is actually crazy.
As it is here that you will die at my hand. I am Elizabeth.
Ruler of blood, queen of the greater fields.
There we go. That's a more demonic form. Fuck. Ooh, man. I thought this camera was supposed to be... Man, this camera fucking is rough. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna have to go with the faster weapon for this fight. I think Mega Man's the hardest platforming game. Mega Man is definitely up there. But Mega Man is more oh my word. Mega Man is up there for the hardest because it's a product of the times. Wow, the camera doesn't actually move. That's fucking hilarious. I believe if you die here, you get a special death scene. We're gonna die real fast and see if we can get the special death scene. Okay, no. try that again.
I've returned.
Back. I'm currently fighting
Nice.
Okay, if I don't figure out how to fucking fight her, I'm fucking screwed. Is she a fucking, like, parry check? Is that what this is? Oh, fuck. Hang on. Oh, she fucking is a fucking parry check, okay. Fuck! Come on. Barely did any fucking damage to her. I actually never played any of the Mega Man games. Kind of snubbing to a reputation. I'll tell you fair, that's a long game usually. I can only imagine how annoying these boss fighters on fucking hard difficulties. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not risking it. Nice. Good job, me.
I will not die. Greater fiends are eternal.
Until she just got flushed down the toilet of blood. Understood.
So, Dragon Ninja, would you like to know where the Archfiend will be reborn?
Yeah.
A place that has bound our clan since time immemorial.
Right.
More precisely, the peak of Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji.
Indeed. The sacred peak that casts a shadow over your village.
What a nice guy.
It's
Told him
also
to
where
go.
you shall die.
Ryu.
Isabel? Always good to see you.
Sonia, you cannot follow me.
What?
Why do I keep thinking her name's Isabel?
Wait.
My path leads through the land of the dead.
Man, there is not a lot of explanation given in this game for fucking anything going on. I forgot how little they actually fucking explain. Ryu returns to Hyper's village, resting in the shadow of sacred Mount Fuji. His final stop for heading to the unholy ground, to the source of supernatural force threatening the world. Dragon sword in hand, Ryu's body courses with unfathomable power. Atop the mountain from which this evil pours forth, Genshin awaits. In town, claiming the life of the last dragon lineage, the inevitable competition between Ryu and Genshin approaches. How many chapters are in this game? It's like 18? Also, so Kasumi does have a fully fledged model in this game. They've already modded it into Ryu, but
Are you going?
I guess she doesn't show up too often.
I am.
So I wonder if they're going to add her as DLC at some
Your
point.
father will recover. It
his condition remains grave.
I see.
Master Ryu, please, take this.
The Eye of the Dragon.
It was your father's wish that I bring it to you.
This will help.
Yeah, I fucking bet it will.
Stand back.
The true dragon sword.
Alright, there we go. We now have access to the true dragon sword. I better see a damage increase unlike any other. What's up, Aviator? True dragon sword. Oh, did Sparta fucking lie? Not Sparta. Did fucking... Yeah, no, Sparta. Did Sparta fucking lie? The Mega Man Legacy Collection does throw you a bone by giving you the ability to rewind parts of the level as much as you want. If you die, you'll still keep your lives.
What's Sparta lie about?
So he said that I have to level up the Dragon Sword to level 3 to get its fucking full power, but I don't know if that's true or not, because it just automatically gives me a different level. It's not part of the normal game. The weapon in this day is called the True Dragon Sword, and it knows no equal. What a load of barnacles! The bearer of this divine weapon must possess the physical strength, vigor, spirit, and proficiency of technique necessary to wield it properly, lest the very soul be consumed by the blade's untamable power. The immense force within the True Dragon Sword upset the delicate balance of a peaceful world, and it's argued that there are a few instances in which such a powerful weapon should be allowed to appear, as such as customary to store the Dragon Sword and Eye of the Dragon in separate areas. Hello, Demon. I'm doing pretty good, Aviator. Kyle's doing pretty good. Give or take, you know, Motherfucker, hit me with a rocket launcher. I thought I had more epic transformation. Yeah, the True Dragon Sword does not do much in the way of visuals. How are you doing, Pimp Demon? Oh great, fucking wolves are back. It just glows purple. Hey, don't not just glowing purple, you know, that's a sign of strength. Purple's a very regal color. Apparently purple is supposed to be like a color of wealth and like fucking royalty. That's why a lot of fucking like that's why purple's often seen by a lot of like rich characters in fiction or like royalty in fiction, because purple can represent that. Motherfucker, throw one more fucking bazooka shot my way. Alright. I'm doing good. I finished watching Disney The Lion Guard, although I did expect the protagonist to flip the entire fucking Bride Rock. You watched The Lion Guard? A little surprised, but to each their own. For those of you who don't know, The Lion Guard is a kid's spin-off of The Lion King that actually goes more in depth into the world of The Lion King. Before you ask what the hell are they going to go more in depth into, The Lion Guard basically reveals that the lions do have supernatural powers.
The Kingdom Hearts.
Yes. Because, like, Scar actually comes back, like, as like a fucking flaming demon spirit. Apparently, the protector of like, Pride Rock has a roar that freaking makes him, like, I think it's like a roar that, like, knocks people back or something. I think it also explains that Scar ended up becoming evil because... Oh, good lord. Wait, these two? I think it also explains like Scar ended up becoming evil because he got like fucking bit or like stabbed, like caught by like a poisonous snake or something. I guess Momiji fucking couldn't deal with the show, huh? Okay, kind of weird. That was very fun. That's good. I've only seen a couple of clips here and there from fucking when I go to like Burger King, because I don't know how it is in Australia, but in America some restaurants will just have like TVs on showing random stuff, and they'll have a kids section where they'll show like Disney shows. Dude, the roar can lift Pride Rock, summon lightning, create pillars of rock, shatter boulders, make tornadoes. It's decently busted. Yeah, technically Scar used to have that power, I think, and then after he became evil, he loses it. But
Was that before or he killed Mufasa?
I think it would have been he lost it beforehand. Because I think he slowly, I think it's like once he became evil and abandoned his duty, which he kind of did by the start of the movie, is when I think he loses it.
Do I know the fun fact about lions?
Go ahead.
In reality, all the female lions were preferred Scar than Mufasa because a darker mane is a sign of strength in lions.
Really?
Yep.
When Mufasa started that luscious smell. That's so weird. If the war can live by rock, who needs scales for that? Oh, well, I guess you can do it before, right?
It would, I guess at this current point, if we're not saying other people who have held the title, it would just be Simba, wouldn't it?
Well, Simba doesn't have that power. Or at least I don't think he does. It's basically the protector of the area, but the protector is not the same as the king. That's
So what, the Rock? So what, the Rock is like the fucking Disney equivalent of Thor's hammer? I guess the Disney equivalent of Thor's hammer is Thor's hammer.
There's also lions at Lions Guard who can push the dog elephants while the elephants are standing on large boulders. Does that ever like catch you a little off guard? We have to remember that Marvel is owned by Disney, so anything Marvel is Disney's version of Marvel. Oh, are you gonna watch Brave New World or the Captain America movie or not?
Maybe. We'll see why.
I was just curious. Yeah, because my brother went to go see it. He said it was alright. He said he could understand.
Your brother's not exactly a shining symbolism of what's good.
Wow. You know, I get along very well with like all sorts of groups of people, so it's always kind of funny that like it doesn't always work the same way. Well, I learned about lions that lions aren't actually mighty animals, and many people say they are since they can get killed by animals such as hippos and giraffes. I think that requires some context. Hippos are not a fair matchup.
If they do go after hippos, they're either very close to the point of death where they can't fight back, or it's like calves.
And giraffes, I believe, are actually kind of underrated in the animal kingdom.
It's the exact same thing. They're either very close to death and very sickly, or they're calves. They will not willingly take on an adult giraffe willingly, unless there is literally nothing else, because one good kick to the head and that is pretty much it for the lion.
Also, I think lions are technically somewhat lazy.
Not lazy, they just have points where they hunt at dawn and dusk because it's not as hot.
I remember seeing this one clip where it's a female lion wanting to mate, and the male lion doesn't want to, so he keeps kicking like her back. He keeps kicking her back, but then she starts biting his balls. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this? I know, completely off topic and random, but that's like the main thing I've seen about lions like recent years has been that poor male lion just being assaulted by this fucking harem, basically. That's just nature for it.
Another lie you thought is that like male lions do nothing while the females do all the hunting. That's not true. Male lions have to hunt because they spend a good majority of their adolescent years either by themselves or with other males until they can establish their own pride. So they can hunt. It's just that the way they do it is because they're stronger, they'll take down stronger prey that usually the females have got like held. So they usually come in and do the final kill that they can't do.
Oh, I see. Oh, I just read Darth Vader comic and it confirms that the massive fleet of planet-busting Star Destroyers seen in Episode 9, Palpatine has had them since like Episode 5. So he's just a fucking idiot then, understood. So, like, isn't it that like lionesses are looking for their kids and their cubs more than anything else?
No, they all hunt for the pride. Adolescent cubs will tag along to see how it's done.
Before they get kicked out if they're male, or when do males get kicked out?
I don't remember the specific year. I think it's around 2 or 3 years.
So weird, but like I guess it makes sense. Well, how old is a fully grown lion? Like in like actual years. It's like what, like they have to be like 12 or something to be fully grown?
5, maybe 6.
Oh,
I have to recheck that.
That sounds very fast. Kyle?
Because I'm pretty sure they only have a lifespan of like 20 years, something like that.
Really?
I'm pretty sure, but I'll have to double check that.
How you doing, Kyle?
I've been better, but I'm a lot.
Fuck! Oh, did you see a new Baki chapter?
I did not.
So it looks like Yujiro ended up raping the President of the United States and a certain inventor who also happens to be very connected to the President right now. Yeah. So
It was the best. He's the best lover. No one's more gentle.
And I'm not just saying that because he can kill me in a second. It does reaffirm several statements where Trump, or I guess Trun. It's his name, but with an N instead of an M. So it's an N for like Navy.
You would still pronounce it as Trump. It just gets around it.
Yeah, but so basically he flat out says that even the military would be useless before Yujiro's might. Or actually, no, I take it back. Technically, the Elon stand-in says that. But Trump also basically confirms it in the chapter. So I don't know. Like, there's enough statements to where that's the authorial intent. I just wish Baki had actual feats to showcase that.
Well, the thing is, they've had those statements since, like, the fucking first manga series with Gaia.
Yeah, and then he gets taken out by a fucking, a bunch of nets and darts. Baki's still going? Yes. Isn't it wonderful Tom Baker's still alive despite being 91? Fuck, he's 91 now? Good for him. Tom Baker was the fourth Doctor of Doctor Who's. Some people argue he's the best Doctor the series ever had. I think he's up there. I think he's easily top 3. I'm not sure if I'd call him number 1 personally, but for sure he's top 3. No, War Doctor? You think War Doctor is the best Doctor? Oh, well, I guess you read the audio novel, so I guess you might have more of, like, a say there, because I've only ever seen the Day of the Doctor. The War Doctor is such a weird story, because technically the War Doctor only exists because the 9th Doctor didn't want to go work for the BBC again after they fucking treated his staff so poorly. It's always good when actors stand up for their like fellow co-workers, but at the same time it's like, fuck, I really would have liked it if it was 9, 10, and 11 instead of having the War Doctor.
I think the best one is Feel Good.
Doctor Feel Good? Is that what you just said?
That's right.
Shut your whore mouth, Kyle. Yeah, I read the audio stuff. Get good scrub. Damn, being scrubbed. So we finished MGS1, right? So next time we do Metal Gear, it's going to be MGS2?
Yes, but that's not going to be tomorrow. Because as per usual, I finish a Metal Gear game, I take a fucking break from Metal Gear.
That's fair.
I've chosen a very short game anyway, so it should only take like maybe 2 streams tops.
Nice. Oh, what the fuck?
But when we finish 2, we basically watch 4, and then I play Rising Revengeance, and then we just wait for the excuse me, then we just wait for the remake.
Yep.
Muramasa.
I sense the stirring of the Archfiend.
The only things that we can't do on Rising Revengeance is DLCs because I don't own them.
I'll never reach the top with these old legs of mine, so I've been waiting for you. I'm glad you made it. I'd expect nothing less from a dragon ninja. Long ago, your ancestors imprisoned the Archfiend deep within this mountain. Now, that job is up to you.
What's he giving me?
Here, take this. You'll need your strength.
He gave me some rice fucking, what are they called? Rice cookies? Rice snacks? Kyle, what's it called when they have the triangle rice with a filling inside?
Oh, you mean a jam donut?
No, dipshit. I mean like actual rice.
You don't get that, do you? You don't get that, do you?
A jam donut? Yeah, because that's how you fucking English fuckers have it. Hey, guys.
That's a meme from the Pokemon anime where instead of a rice cake, they just called it a fucking jam donut.
Oh, then no, I do not get it. Hey guys, what's up? Hello, Newman. What did I miss? Also, as a reminder, whenever you want to check Sword of Etheria, just finish up the game. It has plenty of great feats and very interesting lore. So, the next game I was thinking about playing after this is actually going to be Unholy. It's an indie game I bought. It seemed kind of fun. And that's the only reason I was going to play it. It's Pokemon reference by Brock. So yeah, that should be. It's a Hades-like game, so it's more of a. How much of a story there on that one?
What, a roguelike?
Yeah, it's a roguelike dungeon crawler where you play as agents of the church who are half vampires. You stop a vampire invasion.
So, you're playing Helsing?
Yes, I'm playing better Hellsing.
Is it because they know how to fight?
That, and their designs are rather enjoyable. That's how I'm going to answer that question. Which to be fair, for all the shit I'll give Hellsing, even though it doesn't have the most extravagant designs, it has some really good fucking. It hits the simplicity margin very well. Oh, we can disagree with me on that.
No, here's the thing. You can call all the designs simple, but you remember them. I have seen some elaborate designs, and I can't remember for the life of me who those characters are. You feel me?
Yeah. But to be fair, I think it helps that the characters, a lot of them do have presence, especially if you watch the anime. The anime, so much fucking presence.
The anime makes everyone have presence. I think like the only people who don't have presence are like people who are majoritively like secondary characters, like the wild geese and like, you know, Soldier, fucking number 2 and stuff like that. Everyone else that you're supposed to remember and supposed to pay attention to, you pay attention to.
Yes. I heard Kyle hates Tekken. I heard it.
That's what I hate Tekken.
What was that, Kyle?
Dim doesn't like Tekken.
Apparently you're wrong, Kazima. Your source that is yourself is wrong. Oh yeah, I ended up using your avatar for part of the thumbnail, so like a 10-year anniversary thing. I don't feel like I have to ask you for shit, you know.
Oh, fucking thanks.
Do you want me to sell you on the waifu? Here, let me send you an image. The game is very fun. It's hack and slash with multiple endings. The main mechanic is a game of hot potato to unleash massive damage. Kyle, you hate Tekken? Okay, I have spoken. Him doing has spoken.
Damn.
If you like
I'm learning
Tekken
things
so
about.
much, why aren't you playing?
I'm learning things. I'm learning things about myself.
I learned about myself I never knew. If Kyle didn't hate Tekken, then why no Clive gameplay in Tekken 8? Curious. Look at this.
I don't like fucking Clive.
Look at this boss arena. Is this not a fucking boss arena? It's just an empty fucking battlefield with swords everywhere? There, I leave her a general. Let's see what it's trying to show. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Respectable. Respectable.
Assuming you started Zenless, I'm going to assume you chose Belle as the playable character, didn't you? You dumb fuck. If you chose Wise, then Belle speaks all the fucking time. You have to sit there and listen to Wise talk.
Is that really how the situation works?
So you know how Wise shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you chose Wise as the playable character, it's Belle.
You think she dyes her hair?
Probably not.
Because, like, they're siblings. So it's like, why don't they have the same hair color?
Damn, mate.
Nah, she has white hair. She dyes it. I'm accepting the fan art as canon. I'm like the Mandalorian character who was like, I have spoken. Oh shit, it is a boss battle. I fucking knew it. Oh, this game, this fucking shit does not fucking fuck. Let me fucking swing the fucking sword.
Are you up to the final fiend yet?
No, not yet. I'm getting there. I would like to have this game done by the end of today, so we'll see.
You in the volcano?
I'm about to enter the volcano right now, actually.
Have you heard about the tomfoolery going on the Versus Wiki regarding DMC?
I think I saw a little bit of it, but what's going on?
So, Multiversal Plus is back. In terms of speed, you know the blatant measurable speed feat that Argosax has where it's like he transcends speed and distance?
Yeah.
They just said, that's massively faster than Light Plus.
Literally says transcending speed and distance. What the fuck? So fucking weird. Do you think they were just taking it off? Oh yeah, Kyle, check the protagonist too in general. I know it's gonna look pretty familiar when you see it. How can the boss be both African and Native American? Like, how is it possible to be black but also red? The fuck?
Damn, pick a struggle.
Oh, did I never send you the one guy? It's a picture of, like, I think it's a kid with, so the kid's black. He has a Jewish star necklace.
You made it.
And LGBT.
Oh, I saw.
Oh, so you've seen it?
Yeah, he's handicapped. He's black.
Yeah.
He's Jewish.
What this means.
The Archfiend quickens.
Yeah. I don't know.
Tantrums of the Archfiend
Oh,
never concerned
fuck!
me.
Where have I seen that design before?
Before me are cruel and arduous. Our time has come. Your lifeblood shall spill, and you shall die.
Motherfucker with the fucking black hole technique? What is this shit? Oh yeah, I still gotta ask Neil on Cyber if they have any fucking tips on how to scale that black hole based off Tanya. For like some math calculation behind it. Because technically, it would be planet level because you're resisting the gravitational binding force that would shatter the planet, but...
So the problem is, you have to figure out, is he blocking the vacuum or is he blocking the actual black hole? Because the vacuum doesn't have the same pressure as the actual object itself that's emitting the pressure.
So the issue is it wouldn't matter because a black hole next to the Earth would rip the Earth apart, which means that the pressure of the gravity around the black hole would be enough to destroy the Earth's gravitational binding energy, which is where you get planet level scaling from. Alright, got him. So good. I didn't heal like 7 times in that fight. Nope.
Honestly, I would still... Honestly, I wouldn't give that to anyone other than the girl. To be fair, it's not scalable to fucking Gojo or anyone.
It really just comes down to fucking like how much you want to give Tengen's barrier the work. Which, to be fair, which also depends on when she dies during the attack, because if she doesn't die until at the very end, then it's fair game.
Need not end this this way, Genchi.
Is bitch still alive? No, the issue is that is a black hole a pseudo black hole, and if it's the latter, doesn't matter if it scales. It's a real black hole. There's no reason to not believe it's a real black hole. Oh yeah.
It wouldn't matter if it wouldn't matter if it's a pseudo black hole. There's nothing. There's no such thing as a pseudo black hole. They're just different sizes.
Oh yeah, about the ninja you just fought, I was gonna say that he reminds me a lot of a ninja from Shinobi from the PS2. I have not played that game. Alright, so we're in the underworld now, boys. It still looks better than modern day LA.
Especially now.
Oh, you know what? I didn't realize how topical that would be. You know, it's not so much fire.
I'm pretty sure you attacked enough that after Lexi was done with New York, you didn't equate it to New Orleans.
Kyle, a pseudo black hole is a fake black hole, like the beast black hole. I don't know. You usually want to call that black hole fake. Tim Demon has money. Good job, Tim Demon. Good for you. Tim Demon had a birthday yesterday. I missed that. No, we did actually. Yeah, we did that, Mike. I have running on like 2 hours of sleep. I don't remember shit from yesterday. I just want to beat the game. Please. Oh, what the fuck? Look, all I'm going to say is that Dante would not have been grabbed like that. Could Ryu be Ryu, Raiden, and Raiden? Yes. Oh, so you know how like games have photo modes now where you can zoom in on the characters and take pictures?
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6 will not let you zoom in on Mai. If you get too close to her, she will phase out. You know Mai Shiranui from King of Fighters because she became a crossover character?
Yeah, what, in their mind is just like, no, you guys have nude mods, you don't need anymore.
Oh, they can't trust the players anymore after that. You guys think the entirety of Wizard of Oz and Alice in Wonderland are all just taking place inside taking place inside two girls' heads?
I'm not sure about Alice in Wonderland, but the Wizard of Oz actually got like fucking lore expansion and shit with like a movie dedicated just to the fucking professor, and like you have fucking Wicked and shit.
Now this is ironic.
It's this guy. He did survive.
I never expected you to come to the underworld of your own free will.
Ironic?
And like, not to be like a
Stay out of my way.
like a pedantic bastard, but when it comes to Alice in Wonderland, that's the distinction you have to make is, are we talking the book or are we talking the Disney?
So, remember that this guy lost to Rachel earlier, and even after losing to Rachel, he's still going to square up to Ryu with the True Dragon Sword, and thinks he has a chance. That is why you scale base Raichu and True Dragon Sword Ryu, because Ryu's only going to bond this guy with the True Dragon Sword. Listen, can you fuck off for a second and you put this fucking thing in the Also, Alice in Wonderland is basically... There's enough to suggest it's just within her head. Although Alice in Wonderland actually had a very nice revival with American McGee's Alice in Wonderland. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that one. They made a game about it. It's called Alice in Wonderland, The Nightmare or something, like Nightmare Begins. Very good story, very good game. I'm not playing it myself, but the story's good. I did think Ryu from Street Fighter could beat Ryu Hayabusa, Raiden from MK and Raiden from Metal Gear at the same time. If you're asking could Ryu from Street Fighter beat all three at the same time, more than likely no, since he kind of only does 1v1 fights. But I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Well, kind of depends. Are we using those comics?
It is true. The comics might make a difference. But fucking hate fucking games that fucking have the bosses fucking summon demons like this, dude. It's fucking annoying. What the fuck is that? I swear to God, Supernatural is one of the only series where demons aren't stubborn idiots who think we nothing gets dog game. Speaking of the MK verse speaking of MK, the verse got debunked. How'd the verse get debunked? What the fuck? What the fuck was there a debunk for Mortal Kombat?
They already had the fucking realms get downgraded in their own series. What else is there to attack? I think it was like thanks to like the WB movie that came out like a couple of years ago. It showed that like the realms are just fucking planets.
Oh yeah, well he's explaining what happened. The creator of Thor, or one of Thor's writers, said Thor doesn't move at MMTL speeds in combat, only when flying. And so a bunch of power scalers have gone on like a counter rampage about like how, see, power scalers just doing their own fucking wank and the authors are telling you how it is. That's why fucking copy assist data with Dante, he's valid, and that's why fucking a bunch of other shit. And I'm like, alright, who wants to fucking believe Invincible fucking beats fucking Superman? Who wants to die on that hill? Well, Jeremy, what debunk are you talking about? Because we know that the movies basically make the realms planets, but like, is that what you're referring to? Oh, do you know the creator of Spawn also flat out said that Spawn will beat the shit out of Ghost Rider in response to the death battle? So
That's not really his fucking choice to make.
Alright, that battle, the man has spoken.
No. I swear to God, if they take like author statements from fucking Spawn and Ghost Rider, you know people are gonna throw like a super big fucking fit because of Kratos versus like Arthur that just happened as well.
Well, that battle just like no one seems to like the outcome of that one.
Well, it's funny, like the more it goes on, like even God of War scalers don't fucking like it. And this represents Kratos, and I think I saw someone say that like even with the information they provided, Ashura should have won.
Yeah. But it is what it is. I just wish the fight was better. I feel bad for the fucking fans for that fight all those fucking years, and that's what they got.
Oh, it came out and it was an absolute fucking mess.
Yeah, a lot of people are trying to defend the guy, but it's like, look, man, I get it, but the guy fucked up. You know, it just is what it is. Wasn't his best day. But yeah. Pimpty, I won't say I agree with your position. I think Supernatural is the only time I've seen like demons in fiction actually be somewhat reasonable about vulnerability.
You have fucking Eggman and Bowser fans who are just eating really, really fucking well. And Kratos vs. Ashura fans get absolute fucking dog shit.
They should have just tried to. They should have tried to get the same guy to do both of them. To be honest, he would have done. He would have done both. He would have done both those fights some justice.
It's even worse when it's just like, this match only came about due to Patreon pays. The people fucking paid for this travesty.
Then when are you gonna get 18 and make your own Death Battle animated fights? Never, because that costs money and I don't make money.
That's super expensive, and just so everyone knows, like, they start animate. We got inside the scoop, I think, like a couple of years ago. It's like they start animations before the research is done. They only ever like wait for the final result to like finish the fight.
Yeah,
but most of the fight is animated before the fucking like conclusion.
I suspect that has been. I suspect that has been changed to some extent. I suspect the way it works now is that
I don't at all, because of the amount of matches that they do per year that they have to do fucking research on. No fucking way do they have the time to sit there and wait for the research team to come to a conclusion.
So I think the way the animations are done nowadays is 90% of the fight is animated, and the conclusion of the fight is done after the researchers are done deciding.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, yeah. That would be how that would go. Then you got modern animes where demons are not even fucking demons, they're just edgier humans. Yeah, I mean, like, there are gonna be different choices of demons dying all the time, but demons being more humanoid always seem to kind of make sense overall. Especially for the themes. Like, I don't know how much you guys... I know you guys probably don't know much about Onigashima, but like... Oh, not these stupid things. Fucking one of the best transformations was that the final demon, like, boss, his true form is a European male. Now, it sounds kind of silly on paper because, like, how do they white demon, like, ancient demon, why is his true form a European male? Well, that's because he represents, like, the evil in the world. And to Japan, at the time period, that would have been the Western powers. So, the theme of that decision was on point. Because you basically have a European businessman versus a samurai traditionalist. Oh.
I cannot die. Here in the underworld, our power is absolute.
Didn't I kill you? I guess we would need to bust out that fucking true dragon sword fucking justice. I guess this was... Oh, what the fuck? Is that fucking lazy? Man, I'm still so fucking mad that fucking Gojo has no fucking light speed arguments besides fucking Kashimu's thing, and that's not even that good. I know I shouldn't fucking care, but fucking it's so sad.
Depending on how the anime goes about it, it could absolutely kill the feat.
Yes. The author said himself, JJK caps at Mach 3. Yeah, I have no idea where that was stated. And that would also be wrong because Kashimo directly is stated to attack with lightning, and it moves like electricity directly stated in the manga. So I would just argue, as much as I don't want to claim death to the author, that one is definitely...
No, that's not even death to the author. Like, it even states at the end of a volume thing that like that was stupid that he said that. The problem with him is that he's taken all the worst aspects of Hana Hana and Bleach, and he's tried to fucking blend them into one.
I think you mean absolute law English. Demons can take aspects, adapt, and trick humans. They aren't just one thing, or else they wouldn't be powerful ancient beings, so the humanoid stuff is on point. The author himself said JJK caps at Mach 3. Yeah. The only thing the author got right is that the author flat out fucking has to correct people. Which, because according to the guidebook that I was talking about the other day on stream, the author flat out said that he has to correct people when they say that Gojo's as strong as Kenpachi. Or not Kenpachi, Kakashi. Because people apparently come to him and tell him it's a good thing you made a guy as strong as Kakashi. And he's like, no I didn't. What are you talking about? He's not strong. He's not on Kakashi's level. Probably like the only correct thing he said about him in series.
It's like, you are very correct.
Why are you so correct? I did see some people actually ask on the power scaling subreddit if the world cutting slash will work on Obito when Kamui is active, and we had like a bunch of people having to explain that no, because when Kamui is active for Obito, he's no longer within that space.
So, when people explain Obito's ability, they overcomplicate how it works. All he's doing is he's basically just phasing one part of his body into the Kamui dimension.
Yeah. So technically, the world cutting.
The answer, the answer is no, because his body is in another dimension.
Yes.
So the attack would just pass through him.
Yes.
No, I've seen people do like 3-page essays about how his ability works. Like, dude, it's not that fucking complicated. It's like when people try to explain fucking King Crimson, it's like, it's not that complicated. Calm down, I'll do it. No, because if you read the end of like the volume issues, if you're going through the official chapters, the way he explains how invulnerability works is the most confusing bullshit fucking explanation he tries to give, and it's just like, it's not that fucking hard. Because Araki has the exact same thing with the Green Baby, except it's better. And he doesn't even explain it anywhere near as bad as that. I think that was like one of the big things we talked about when we first talked about Gojo's ability. He didn't like the fact that I pointed out that like the Green Baby should technically win.
The Green Baby's ability would just counter his ability, because technically, actually, because the Green Baby, fucking, it's not really an offensive ability, so it's really hard to talk about in a versus matchup. All it does prevent you from getting closer to it. That Bar of Fury dude still alive? Yep.
Yeah, and you know how Araki described it as it's just dividing. Is it divide or multiplying the distance each time you take a step towards it?
It's dividing by 2. You are cutting it in half.
Yeah,
Fuck me.
that's all Gege had to say. But no, he tried to make it like, oh, it's based off this paradox of the hare and the tortoise and fucking like cheetah. It's like, dude, no, stop trying to make it sound more impressive than what it is. It's not a philosophical argument, because I would even argue that's a fucking dumb philosophical argument. You could have that argument today, and, oh, the cheetah gained a meter, but the turtle gained a meter. Is the cheetah fucking walking? Or is the cheetah running? Because that cheetah's gonna be catching that turtle mighty fucking quickly. No, because when we found out that it was basically just like scuffed, basically speed manipulation, it lost all sense of like wonder, awe, and like intimidation.
So, I guess I forgot, in order to kill demons in this game, you have to kill that in the underworld, technically. Can anyone check how many fucking levels this game has? They said that those who walk the frozen abyss in the underworld are doomed, forbidden to ever again see a light living. In the pursuit of the archery, we encounters a beautiful prisoner, or is merely a phantasm created by the fiends. Evil claws reach for Sonya. She has followed Ryu here. To return to the world of living, Ryu must break through the barrier between illusion and reality. Is this speed manipulation actually kinetic manipulation? Don't overcomplicate it. It doesn't need to be overcomplicated, just call it speed manipulation or fucking... Just call it speed manipulation, it's fine.
Yeah, you can't even call it stat manipulation because it's not fucking with... if it was fucking with one more stat, then you could call it stat manipulation, but it's just speed manipulation.
Well, I mean, technically you could call it statistic manipulation, but it's like, you're making it sound more impressive than it actually is when you say that. It's better just... If it's just one, you're better off just being specific about what you're manipulating.
Oh yeah, I never got your thoughts now that you've probably gone through the series. How do you feel about fucking Cobra coming in and spawn killing the fucking the final boss?
It's pretty ridiculous. Flash actually has that kind of power? Yeah, Flash does. It's very fucking ridiculous how she comes out of fucking nowhere. Again, I always kind of overestimated how weird that was until I actually read the whole series, and it's like, yeah, what the fuck is this?
You try to see why I had kind of the shits?
Kind of, but also I will say that he did constantly state that it was possible she could come back in the story. Because they keep saying that she's not dead, but the chance of her recovering are, like, very slim to none. No, the fucking problem is that no, Gengo's biggest problem is that Mahito's fucking ability needs to be explained properly. Because by
with Nobara coming back, it makes his ability look fucking pathetic.
I mean, to be fair, he is kind of fucking pathetic.
No, because by all to her, he should have shaped her soul so she would never be able to recover that part of her face or her skull, and all she has now is just an eye patch.
Yeah, but that doesn't sell well for marketing. He did the same.
Well, it's also like the chick who can heal people couldn't heal back her fucking eye, but she can do organs and fucking like limbs. Oh, sorry, Nobo, you fucking lucked out. I'm out of smokes. No, like, you see, what I mean when I said at the start of the series he tried to speed run the free character dynamic of like what like some shonens have. And he didn't want to try and build them up and make them feel like genuine friends or like they should actually care about each other. He just says now they do care.
Yeah, very much has that shonen speed run on faster speed. Vader in the comics is so evil, he dragged someone into an airlock and shot them into space simply because it was the worst way the person thought to be killed. Jim, do you ever hear about Power Stone? No, I did not. But yeah, that's something Vader. As Star Wars lore goes on, Vader becomes like, I don't know, the other characters become a little more nuanced than Vader. Vader's kind of bitch. Kyle, I got a great meme for you. Check the names. Are you fucking kidding me? There's people over there? It's another Hideki Itsuno game? Oh, is that the gotcha game Itsuno's making?
Ah! Did you like that Megami failed his goal that he's been working towards his entire fucking, like, story?
Oh, making his sister?
No, the fact that his sister fucking dies.
That was so fucking random that there's an evil spirit in his fucking sister.
Or how the fact of, like, are we gonna give Nobara some character development? Nah. How about just a complete fucking, like, 2 chapters worth of fucking backstory? Backstory is not fucking character development.
Nonsense.
But no matter.
And you know what? If somebody tried to argue with character development, it's like, it's not even character development. She's the exact same now as she did back then.
We shouldn't have been in such a dangerous place. Why, that...
What's that? We're gonna introduce her friend and just she's never gonna show up in the verse again? Okay, no worries. What's that? We're gonna set up that Yuji's gonna have a girlfriend. Does she come back? Like fuck she does.
She technically comes back at the very end of the series. So you know those extra chapters they made? Yuji ends up like sort of spending his life with her afterwards. JJK is really the potential the manga.
No, no. Jujutsu Kaisen needs to be a fucking case study of how you became so fucking big that you were right One Piece, and then you fell from the fucking mountain. No, I think you agree with that like assessment that there needs to be a case study how this failed so fucking badly.
What do you mean? When season 3 of the anime comes out, people are gonna be sucking his dick all over again. Yeah, you can feel that shit too, can't you? You already know it's from fucking telling the truth. Whoa, can we fuck off with these fucking Tengu?
Same one from DOA.
No, that'd be nice to look at. It's a bunch of fucking losers. Chat, I see your messages, hang on.
So, going into the series, how much did you think that I was exaggerating before you started reading it?
I thought you were exaggerating a lot of it. I thought you were just being fucking,
A hater?
Not quite a hater, I thought you were being over dramatic.
When did it start to dawn on you that I was actually hitting the mark?
When I went through 2 arcs in a span of like 10 chapters. Hang on. But the funniest thing is the person also wanted it to happen because it was the only way she could trick Vader and think she was dead. Damn. No, it's like a fighting game where characters grab power stones and turn the more powerful versions of themselves to fight against each other. Then you have to beat Valgus, the guy who wants to use stones for real purposes. Oh yeah, speaking of Vader, one of the comics, Vader meets his old friends when he was Anakin. Yep, he meets his old slave friends. Did you laugh at that, Kyle?
No, I'm just laughing at everything that I told you. The fact is, like, characters get no development. You either like them or you don't. And I'm just seeing you just sitting there, just like checking the boxes off in your head of everything I told you, and you're just like, oh my god, he's fucking on point.
Fucking Maki was the worst example by far. No build-up whatsoever. Random Maki spin-off in the middle of the manga. Lots of supposed development, and it's just like, where did this come from?
Are we going to resolve this between you and your sister? Fucking no, we are not.
Your sister will now die and give you a weapon for no reason.
Oh, she'll die and become your weapon? She never said she forgave you, by the way, but that doesn't matter.
So, so you might not remember that, but what she says specifically is that it's her fault Maki turned out that way, and it's her fault Maki's so weak because they're one and the same. So to prevent Maki from still being weak, she kills herself so that way she doesn't hold her back anymore. So that's how that storyline resolves. The potential was there. It existed somewhere.
Did you like how the principal got blamed for absolutely nothing and he had to die for it?
That was so fucking random. Like, we're gonna have to stop you. Why? Because I listened to what Gojo said? Why didn't you guys take it up with fucking Gojo then if you guys had some fucking problem with it?
It's like, what, you guys are fucking upset that Gojo was right?
So to be clear, everyone gets fucking pissy because Yuji or Sukuna takes over Yuji during Shibuya and almost kills everybody. So that pisses them all off for very good reasons. But then they start blaming the principal for fucking not killing him, and it's like, oh yeah, what was I supposed to do? Fight Gojo? Yeah, let me get right fucking on that.
Is that what he says as well?
No, he basically is just like, you know, he's just like, look, whatever, let's just get this over with. No,
oh, and instead of character development, we get backstory for Panda that we just did not need.
Oh yeah, Panda's random fucking, I lost all the souls in my body except for this one. Like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? I saw a hut, Jabba's species with a six-pack. What the fuck? What do you mean you saw a hut with a six-pack?
Oh. What's that with the rest of Panda's team? Oh, you wanna know I have to Inamaki? Nah, that's fine.
If y'all want
all you need to know is that he lost his arm.
True. If y'all want a good hype and aura series, try solo leveling. It's simple, straightforward, and executed well. It's not pretentious, doesn't have plot holes, and is overall fun.
I fucking very much doubt that. And if I was gonna start solo leveling, I'd start with the actual fucking, like, manhwa. Well, it's not a webcomic. Well, I guess it would be a webcomic, but it's more accurate to call it a manhwa. That's from Korea.
How do you guys breathe those fucking blood fucking sacks? I mean, he has a fucking six-pack. They mean the same thing, though? No. Webcomics are comics done for specific apps. Manhwas are technically published in their own magazines and own Korean websites. They just happen to also be published on webcomic websites as well because they have the most reach.
So a good classify as a modern day webcomic is if they were to still be doing, like, say, Garfield.
Yeah, Garfield would be qualified more as a webcomic. That's what's happening right now in Chainsaw Man, where Chainsaw have to defeat the Devil of Death or else he will turn him into a weapon.
No. She wants to turn him into a weapon to fight the Death Devil. Because the Control Devil's not with them. The Control Devil's coming down with the Death Devil.
That's weird. Why would a Hut have... Actually, I think Huts technically are more muscle than fat, technically. I think that was confirmed in one of the fucking extended media like fucking guides, or not guides, one of the extended media fucking pieces. For context, we're talking about Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. If you've ever seen Star Wars, you know what that is. Even if you haven't seen Star Wars, you probably know who Jabba the Hutt is.
Yeah, isn't he the slug thing that raped Leia?
Yeah. So he doesn't technically rape Leia, but yes, you are on point. Don't know who told you he raped Leia, but that is not what happened. Officially.
Okay.
Well, how
Get a couple of drinks in the George Lucas and say, give me the hot tip.
Oddly specific phrasing.
My Sonia, what a dear little bird you are. Oh, a beautiful canary, trapped in a cage.
Stop it.
Oh, yes. That's it, yes.
I think her outfit was more see-through in the
Sing
original.
again and again. That maggot, the dragon ninja is here.
Maggot.
So, running through the gauntlet of fights that you remember in your head, what one did you like the best from fucking Jujutsu Kaisen?
Like all the fights, or just the ones versus Sukuna?
All of them.
No, I mean, I'm gonna stand by what I fucking said a while back. Gojo vs. Sukuna is the best fight in that fucking series, bar none. It's the only one that feels like an actual 50-50. It's the only one where shit actually interesting happens, even by the rules of the series. And it's the only one where cool shit's happening on both sides.
Oh, didn't like the one where he helped slaughtering his two brothers that he didn't even know were brothers.
No, that fight was kind of lame. The only other fight that...
Did you find it kind of lame that it's just like, he's a human, but he's also a death womb?
Yeah, Yuji was... Yuji, I think, suffers from the Bleach thing of how Ichigo would have had all those fucking, you know, all those things inside of him.
Yeah, but Ichigo's is actually, like, expanded upon, and it makes sense of why all those things are within him.
Sonia.
Because it doesn't... Him being a Death Wound painting doesn't even make sense when you learn his backstory later of how Kenjaku is basically his mother.
They should have really gone into detail about that.
No, as I said, he just took the worst aspects of Hunter x Hunter and Bleach, and he took things that he really, really liked those, but he didn't understand why they worked, wanted to add them into his series.
Yep. So, Kyle, if you haven't read Solo Leveling, do not listen to all the hate the series gets. Half of it is straight up wrong, and the other half is uber exaggerated. Vader did not kill them, but instead he was speechless, remembering them, and then saves them from a group of beasts, showing that he still has a little bit of Anakin within him. Yeah, Vader always has a bit. Actually, is she there or no?
Yeah, like, I know nothing about Solo Leveling except that everyone fucking really loves the anime. But the last time I saw a manhwa get fucking anime, they fucking butchered the God of High School. So if I'm gonna fucking go through solo leveling, I'm gonna go through the manhwa.
Oh, this camera fucking blows. You can't even fucking look around other fucking areas. Open a fucking camera mode is to look at the fucking map and the details and shit. So leveling is the exact opposite. The anime is way better in my opinion.
Fucking manhwa do I have to catch up to because I keep forgetting to catch up to it. Just being embedded in research. I need to catch up to the God of Blackfield.
A lot of manhwas seem to start with the god of something.
I think it's probably a cultural thing in like fucking Korea or something.
Like how in like every Japanese JRPG you end up basically fighting some variation of god at the end. Kind of like just a cultural thing. Fuck! What the fuck are you guys even supposed to fucking be? That's just a pain in my fucking ass. So what's solo leveling about? A dude who gets a harem and potentially fucks his sister as well. That's what solo leveling is about.
Oh my god! They're like 30 anime like that.
But what do I know? I just know for me, what would I know? Bruh, just let me get to the boss battle, bruh. I'll admit I have weird taste when it comes to the manga and anime I read, but like, I don't know. Some manhwas are just fucking silly. I will say though, outside of a good fucking shonen, slice of life romance, comedy can be really funny, but comedy is really going to depend on how well you understand either the culture or how you like jokes. Cause they have Japanese comedy is very, very out there, but there have been some mangas where I just burst out laughing. It's been great. Slice of life comedies can be a lot of fun. Just a slice of life in general is kind of like a goated. All joking aside, it's kind of a goated fucking a goated.
It's gonna fucking depend because I have read some absolutely fucking boring slice of life.
That's fair. That's fair. I've experienced one or two slice of life that were fucking garbage, but for the most part, it's been a pretty goated genre. Fuck off! Where the fuck is that thing?
Because more often than not, whenever I see a slice of life, it divulges into a fucking harem anime for some reason.
So I will say, despite me praising slice of life, not the biggest fan of slice of life harems. I feel like they kind of they're kind of just not the right genre for it.
The only way I get harems is if I know it's a power fantasy, because then I know what the intended purpose is.
The only time harem works, if it's not like a power fantasy, like fucking shonen-esque thing, is when it's a comedy. That's the only other time it works.
Yeah, but even
it can be rough. Yeah, I'm not gonna dispute that. Hang on.
I think I've only ever one do it like somewhat semi-well and still be funny.
Oh damn! Look at that spider.
Go back to hell.
I might even be. completely wrong because I haven't seen this in years. You ever watch something called Heaven's Lost Property?
I have not, but I keep hearing about it.
I still remember one joke from it. I still want to watch it in context to see if it fucking hits home. Because they have like a scene where they're camping along a river, and the main character catches a fish, and and like the head of the class, being a smartass, she looks at him and says, "Oh, I knew you were a beta."
I've never watched a good comedy anime that makes me laugh. If you haven't seen a single one that's made you fucking laugh, then I feel like you just Japanese humor is not for you.
So this is going to depend. Are you looking specifically for comedy, or can you find comedy in like shonen? Because a lot of shonens, especially around early 2000s, were a mix of both comedy and like shonen.
Yeah.
Like I'll tell you now. The two shows that I can watch without fail that will never stop making me belly laugh is One Piece and Fairy Tail.
All grows dark.
That's fair. Kage-sama Level War is awesome. Yeah.
I've heard it's good. Never tried it.
I have staked my name.
It's pretty good. You guys see the most recent Deer one?
My being. All to forge a future for the
No, because around the same time that was coming out, like,
I have no regrets.
I heard that, like, Dragon Maid was good. Never bothered getting there you go.
Pursued a cause greater than
Dragon Maid is
myself.
good, but like you're better off reading the manga because it goes
too
further.
Have I.
The anime doesn't really give you too much to work with.
Dragon Ninja.
If you're looking for a pure comedy anime that's, I guess, tickles the slice of life, I would say Devil's a Part-Timer.
Nah, hit that Konosuba. Not Konosuba, no, that's wrong.
I was gonna say like Devil gets super wet for Konosuba. No, I've seen it. It's just like it's alright.
I think it's called Nahiori or
Absolutely useless.
Nahioru or something.
I gave you the everlasting life of a fiend, yet you threw it away. Undone by your pathetic sentimentality.
Even in death, you could never understand him, Elizabeth.
The true Dragon Sword and the Blades of the Archfiend blended together. When the Dragon Sword and the Blade are together, nobody ever combined powers immeasurable. Although the cursed blade of the Archfiend has been described in legends of antiquity, circumstances of its origin are unknown. One prevailing theory suggests that the blade was forged from the molten remains of an iron meteorite that had been breathed upon by the Archfiend. When the Archfiend's evil magic that is trapped inside the sword reacts to the power of the wielder, sparks run up and down the length of the blade. The inscription on the blade's surface is written in divine characters that are incomprehensible to humans. One interpretation of its meaning reads, "Praise be the order brought forth from the very age of chaos." The blade of the Archfiend had passed down through generations to the most ruthless and powerful members of the Black Spider clan and was a favorite weapon of their leader. Alright. We're fighting together, bud. Fighting together, Genshin. What a nice rival to give me a fucking cool ass weapon to send me on his way.
What's the worst series that you've seen thus far?
Oh man, there have been some fucking stinkers I fucking watched. I'm trying to remember one off the top of my head where I'm really just like fucking. This was ass.
A 12-episode series that I just did not fuck with when I tried it was, did you ever see Familiar of Zero?
I tried, I could not get into it.
Yeah, okay, so you're the same as me. I tried watching, I'm like, this is shit.
It's because the problem is, like, if an anime doesn't get me, like, right away, or doesn't, like, at least keep me mildly entertained through the first episode, I kind of just drop it. I don't think I've ever gone through a whole series and thought to myself, wow, that was straight fucking garbage.
So So the way I look at series is I look at it one of two ways. If I see a series that I'm curious on, I will look at it and I'll be like, okay, how many chapters does it have? Is it like a long-running shonen? Because I know I need to give long-running shonens a chance to get its legs. If it's something that's like 12 episodes and it's never getting anything more, I will give it like 1 to 2 episodes to see if it can get me. Because it's 12 episodes, it has to move pretty quickly.
You want to know what was one that I'm kind of surprised that
Because I'll do this right now. If I did the 1 or 2 like episode try for shonens, I would not be into any shonens. I wouldn't like Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, Fairy Tail, because they all start off slow until they get there.
You want to know what was fucking, what was one that I'm kind of surprised I didn't really vibe with? Have you ever seen an anime called The World God Only Knows?
No.
So it's a romance like harem thing where a kid has to fucking, or I guess a high schooler, I guess I shouldn't say kid, that sounds slightly worse. Where a high schooler has to romance a bunch of girls on the order of a death god, otherwise they'll die and the world will be destroyed, I think.
That just sounds like a plot. That just sounds like a plot to a hentai game.
Yeah, and I think it is. Oh my goodness, I just got gunned down. First me time I remember. I don't know when the last chapter was. Okay, we need to find those fucking. We need to find the red fucking. Dude, how is that guy still fucking alive? Oh my goodness.
You know what the series that I remember being good, but I don't think it ever came of it being like removed. I could be completely wrong. It's been like 10 years since I've seen it. I think it was called like Log Horizon.
Log Horizon is what I keep hearing about, but I've never sat down and watched it. I've been meaning to start fucking Gundam.
Oh, that's fucking on my list eventually.
For me, it's Planet Men. Oh no, Shonen moments are funny, just the comedy one. Nah, well, I mean, good luck to you, because I've watched some funny as fuck comedy fucking animes that were just comedies. Oh, you wanna know what's one I really fucking enjoyed, but I don't think they ever finished it because, like, technically the guy dies in real life. It's a history comedy about a little like young girl ninja serving Oda Nobunaga.
I can see that being funny.
And oh my goodness, it's fucking hilarious. Cause like so, cause Nobunaga's the fucking straight man. And it's dude, no, you guys like fuck. And the episodes are not long. They're like 3 to 4 minutes apiece. It's one of those like really short ones, but it had like 3 to 4 seasons. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. One of my favorite fucking like gimmicks, or I guess not gimmicks, but like I guess it's a gag. So the ninja's overpowered. That's like the premise behind it a little bit. But she's a child, so she's naive. So Nobunaga has to kill a warlord to, you know, secure a location. So he's all like, damn it, if only I knew his, like, the locations of his men and his barracks and everything. So the ninja sneaks into the warlord's kingdom, or like I guess his castle, surveys everything, finds where the warlord sleeps, and like takes notes and detailed maps and everything. So she takes it back to him like, here you go, sir, I did exactly what you asked for. And he's all like, why didn't you kill him if you were already there? Oh no, fucking like the straight man bit is fucking great. It also does teach a lot about Nobunaga's conquest. Unfortunately, I don't think they ever finished the story because Nobunaga unfortunately does die in his conquest. I don't know how familiar you guys are with Japanese lore, or not lore, but like Japanese like history.
Wasn't he betrayed by one of his generals, or was it his retainer?
No, he was betrayed by one of his retainers. So Nobunaga was the first guy to try and unite Japan in its entirety during the warring period, and he would have succeeded if his retainer didn't kill him. But so this is where it gets complicated, because according to the retainer, Nobunaga told him if Nobunaga ever lost his way, that he should be killed, and the retainer basically determined that was the case, and that's why he killed him. However, that's just one guy saying that. No, Nuhin, it wouldn't have been wasteful for anything. She's overpowered. She already invaded. She was right next to the guy when he was sleeping. There was nothing stopping her from just stabbing him and leaving. That's what makes it so funny. There are a bunch of other things too there. Again, I highly recommend watching it. It's like maybe like 3 hours long tops, I think, for all 3 seasons. Might be even less. Alright, you have 2 swords? I have 2 swords too. You're not spam. Fuck off! I can dual wield too. Hey, fuck off, fuck off. Why is he have better combos than me? Honestly, the ending of Platinum Man made me laugh hard in any comedy. It's the only good thing about it. I fucking hate when the ending for a series is fucking garbage. So then you just fucking like, it's like, why did I even fucking bother watching this?
Problem is, like, it's easy for us to, from like outside the glass, to say that was shit. How did that get to be where it was? But we aren't actually like that's not an excuse for Jujutsu Kaisen. That was just fucking rushed. But like when you see the ending of a series, you think it's shit, but then you go back and you watch it years later, and it's just like look, it's not a masterpiece ending, but it does its job.
I got you, but that's why I kind of always like the because did you ever watch Samurai Jack's 5th season?
I did.
So did you know that a video game came out that officially retconned that ending? Yeah, so
what? His wife survives?
Yeah. Like how it should have been the fucking first time. Look, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get shit for it, but I understand that there's that one, like, fucking, like, power scaling anime with, like, the fucking mechs and everything, and people are like, oh, he loved her forever, so... Okay, you know which one I'm already talking about, probably, just based off the...
I'm assuming you mean Gurren Lagann.
Yes, it's Gurren Lagann, yes. I believe that's what it's called. Like, his fucking wife disappears at the end. Listen, if it works for Gurren Lagann, that's great. That doesn't mean you should fucking copy it.
Look, Gurren Lagann, I've seen Gurren Lagann, it's alright. Again, it's not anything that I would, like, write home about as, like, a good series.
My friends who watched it basically just fucking kept talking up the fucking regular girl, and that was it.
Not even... Here's the thing, she loses relevance after part 1.
Yeah, but you know how fucking anime fans can be. If you look good, they'll keep you around in their minds for as long as they want.
It's pretty much the only reason why Kill or Kill got as far as it did. No, like I'll be absolutely honest with like Kill la Kill. Like it's mid. Not terrible. It's just super mid.
You know what? Kill la Kill's actually an anime I couldn't get into. Actually, I tried watching the first 7 episodes and I got bored of it and just dropped it.
Oh, you gave it longer than I did.
Well, because I really like kept hoping it was gonna get better.
Well, that's what I thought too. Like, okay, the main protagonist is hot. Let's see where this is going. It's just like, oh, okay, so this like mediocre fights, and because there's only so much like fan service I can stick around for. Where I'm just like, I need more than.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. That's correct. Not every ending has to be Code Geass, but like some stuff are just terrible. Like look at Attack on Titan, and I heard Osho no Ko was terrible as well. So Oshi no Ko, the anime with like the fucking blonde twins, the reason that anime's ending was garbage is for 2 major reasons. The boy dies, and I think he basically kills himself to like give his sister peace. And the dad doesn't intentionally kill the mom. Are you familiar with that anime? The one with like the fucking 2 blonde like.
Never heard of it.
It's the one where like the mom dies. Like she's like a fucking pop star or like a K-pop star, and she dies at the very start.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it? Okay. So then he's not gonna understand what I'm talking about. But for context, the dad. You find out, and the mom loved each other, but the mom abandons the dad because she doesn't want to ruin his life. Because, you know, that can happen, you know, being fucking close to, you know, something like that can ruin a person's life. So she wants to, like, spare him the pain. So obviously, you know, he doesn't really like that. But so what he does is he wants to scare her into like sort of coming back to him. So he tells one of her fans where she lives, and that fan ends up killing her. But that was never his intended goal. Which is like, you fucking bastard. You fucking conked out so fucking hard. Just fucking make him a fucking piece of shit. But I'm gonna keep it honest, Buck. That anime failed less because of its ending and more because like halfway through, the fanbase just wanted the brother and the sister to fuck, and the author kept teasing it, but never actually did it. That's why that one ended up failing in the end. And to be clear, like that the author's intent might not have ever been to do that, but like he certainly was playing up that fucking angle for a while. Like that was definitely. How do I fucking fight this guy? Holy fuck! Am I doing something fucking wrong here?
Like, thinking about endings, like, the closer we get to One Piece ending, the scarier it gets that the series might not end well. The final fights are going to be phenomenal, but I don't think everyone is shaping up for One Piece to have, like, the best ending that you've ever seen in fiction. But I think people, of what we know of reality, should temper their expectations just a little bit, just in case. Because there's yet to be a big shonen that's been beloved that has ended in a way that people felt satisfied. Because there's absolutely times where a fandom's hype absolutely ruins a fucking series. Because it's either built something up way too much that the series just can't deliver, and that's not the author's fault.
Yeah, 100% true, 100% true. But I think a lot of authors, and the audience to some extent as well, has suffered from this too, they don't really appreciate a more simplistic ending. They always kind of want more, and I think that's also become an issue in like recent cultural zeitgeist, because you can't have those. A lot of those simple endings wouldn't fly nowadays.
Well, everyone wants a complicated ending, but they also want everything to be wrapped up in a bow where nothing is left on the table. There is nothing that's like been forgotten about, and you're never gonna get that.
Very unlikely you will have that. Very unlikely. I can scarcely think of a film that do that well.
For something to do that, the story would have to be so simplistic and have so few characters that it would have to be super easy to wrap up. Cowboy Bebop didn't even do a good job.
You didn't like Cowboy Bebop, did you?
Like Cowboy Bebop in general.
Yeah, the ending was fine.
Not really. It's kind of a fucking whatever ending.
So you never saw live action, did you?
Why the fuck would I see the live action if I didn't like the anime?
So you know his girlfriend that dies at the beginning, or I guess that dies in the flashback.
You mean the one that's not dead and has been cucking him the entire time with his best friend / mortal enemy?
Yes. So do you know what happens in the live action?
No.
So at the end of their final fight, they both live, and his mortal enemy is currently trapped in a basement where his ex-girlfriend is basically not torturing him, but keeping him alive with the idea of making him afraid of the day he'll die. That's how the live action ended. So, which ending was better?
Ugh. At least in the anime, she fucking dies during the fight. Because
That's really the reason why some people like Teams 3, 4, and 5 the simplistic ending.
so, do you know how Cowboy Bebop like ended for everyone?
I know Spike dies, or
Like,
his friend
no. So it's implied that Spike dies. It's never confirmed, and then everyone just like leaves individually, and it's just like, wow, this would be so impactful if I gave a fuck about any of these characters.
If I actually cared about any of them, this would be terrible. Honestly, for me, I'd rather simple ending than dog shit come like, alright, I'm gonna go see ya. There's the demon, thanks for coming
And for the DMC one, people prefer Freeze story compared to Five because while Freeze is more simplistic, it also has more emotional weight.
Yes.
Ryu!
And the big problem that me, Devil and Mangler have with 5 is that it retcons Dante's mindset of Virgil in 1 and in 3. Because in 5, it basically just ultra implies that he knew that Virgil wasn't dead the entire time.
Yep, which makes him a dick.
Well, it doesn't make him a dick. It just makes us realize that, like, 1, if Dante knew who V was the entire time, he would have killed V in the shop right then and there.
Yep. Bro, Ryu, just fucking carry her on your fucking back. Come on now.
Like, 5 is a good story. It just made us, like, really upset that it's, like, it retconned Dante and Virgil's relationship because it makes it out that, like, Dante and Virgil hated each other. They didn't hate each other.
Yep. Yeah, 5, what the fuck? Oh, that's right, he fully reawakens. I forgot about that. Alright, square up. Spike will survive because of advanced technology. Square up, Archfiend! Square up! I've got the swords!
It's really funny because I think I mentioned this in like like an earlier stream, like earlier in the month, where it's like, I hated Cowboy Bebop, but another old popular anime that I gave a go that was around that same time was Samurai Champloo, and I really enjoyed that.
Yes,
It's kind of the reason why I play Monster, because people hype Monster up as this absolutely like fantastic thriller anime, but then it's just like, I don't want to watch 50 episodes of Monster and then come back and be like, it was fucking mid.
especially because everyone overhypes the villain so fucking much.
Because I think Zim understands where I'm coming with this. Like, you hear nothing but praise for Cowboy Bebop and Monster, and it's like an anime taboo to say that they're shit.
Yes. Fucking, I've never heard anyone actually criticize Monster or call it bad, and it's like, fuck, I really don't want to be the guy to fucking be like, this is kind of fucking weird. That's part of the reason why I actually haven't, that's part of the reason why I haven't even fucking tried to take close to Berserk all that much, because like, I don't want to be that guy and just be like, yeah, this is trash.
I'll tell you this right now. Like, similar things. You'll like Berserk, but you would enjoy Berserk if you didn't listen to people blaze the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? I think you'll enjoy it, but I think because you enjoy it, but because you've heard people talk of how they talk about it, you'll try and find reasons to not like it.
That's possible. I think more than likely what's just going to end up happening is it just won't live up to the hype for me. Like, it'll be a fine series, but I probably won't be able to appreciate why people love it so much.
Ryu?
Kyle, your thoughts on Black Lagoon?
Some episodes were better than others, but overall, again, it was just mid. It's just another mid-series. Now, I'll give you this. Levi is a more interesting character than Spike, but there's not really much to talk about.
I don't feel like that for Chainsaw Man, which is why I don't want to read it. I feel like that for Chainsaw Man. I don't feel like watching something that gets glazed to high heavens. Yeah, unfortunately, when people start glazing a fucking series, it kind of like it kind of low key turns me off a little bit, just because of the fact that like I don't want to be the guy to be like, yeah, I think this is kind of fucking ass actually, or it's not that good.
Well, that's kind of what happened with me with Jujutsu Kaisen, is that like I wasn't looking for shit to dislike about it. It's just that I heard everyone and their mother talk about how fucking good it was, that when I tried it, I was expecting to be blown away. And I wasn't blown away, I was just like mildly entertained at best.
Hot take, ball, right? What do you mean, Jeremy? Oh, for Kyle's take on Black Lagoon? I think that was a pretty mild take overall.
Like, if you strap me down to a chair and you force me to have two options, would I rather Cowboy Bebop or Black Lagoon? I'd choose Black Lagoon, but it doesn't stop it from being mid. Because the big thing with Black Lagoon is that like you're either really into Rock's character and Rock's development with Levi, or you're not.
Yeah, that's fair. I really appreciate this detail because they come back to this in the next game. Look at that ass. That's an ass right there. Not ready to be the better character than Spike.
Well, what do you like about Spike? Because he has no development. He's just supposed to be the generic cool guy.
Well, because Spike is the character model that the development already happened. So someone else is supposed to grow instead of Spike in a story like that.
But no one does. It's just about Spike. He doesn't have like an understudy or anything that's supposed to learn from him.
Yeah, because that's usually how that. Ooh, That's usually how that character archetype is supposed to work. Whenever you have a established character who's not going to grow, there's supposed to be someone else growing in their place. Nah, Dante had other dick moments like clapping Sanctus in DMC4, and then before the Nightmare moments we have 5. No, clapping Sanctus was the right call.
Like, you can arguably argue, like, Levi gets character development through Black Lagoon. Because she goes from not trusting anyone other than, like, who she already was, like, teamed up with, to being able to trust Rock, to being able to trust Rock with a mission, to actually, like, developing feelings for him and how that's complicated for her. For Spike doesn't have anything.
Hello, Melissa. A little late to the stream, unfortunately, but I hope you're doing well tonight. You wanna know what's one anime that stops halfway through the manga that I have to go back and finish in the manga? What was it called? Dead Man Wonderland, I think is what it's called. If you've ever
I remember at school. I remember at school. I had friends who really fucking loved it, but I never fucking gave it a go.
Yeah, so it's basically just a story. A bunch of people can manipulate blood, get thrown to a prison, and in that prison, they are tortured, raped, and maimed throughout it, and forced into like death games and shit.
Okay, so Squid Games before Squid Games.
It's an alright anime. I liked it because there were characters in there that were fun and interesting. Like the last episode I remember in particular, the resistance group is trying to break out of the prison, but 2 of their members get kidnapped, and basically the security guards are like, listen, if you don't come back and save them, we're gonna gang rape them in front of the entire world on like a news station. Really fucking random. But so they go back, but when they go back, they find out that their head leader had been taken, and his family got butchered like a while. Oh, hang on, something's still going on.
Darkness is destined to lift in the end. I still have much left to do.
This is the most random fucking cameo at the end. Kasumi's cameos in Ninja Gaiden 2 fucking... I honestly don't even fucking understand what the fuck they were going for.
Like, you know, it's a series that, like, I never got the appeal of. I saw all of it, but all I saw was, like, torture porn with, like, a comedy veil.
Go on.
Do you ever see, what is it called? Is it Prison School?
I kept getting told by gooners and like my fucking friends in high school to go watch Prison School, but I never bothered because it didn't look that interesting to me.
I did, and all it is a bunch of, like, people who fail classes and get in trouble a lot, get bullied by, like, women and get the shit kicked out of them, but it's under the guise of anime. Or under the guise of, like, comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you were to take the comedy away from it, it would be, like, super fucking dark and fucked up.
A lot of animes do that, to be honest.
Ugh, this is going nowhere. Ryu never would have left a fiend behind. It's like they're swarming up out of the depths.
Yeah, not sure what game I'm gonna play quite yet.
What was that? Something's out there.
Hang on. Just want to check out how the photo mode actually works with water. This will be the last time. This is probably the last time playing the game. Son of a bitch. This fucking garbage ass fucking controls for the fucking thing. I don't know how they fucked this one up. Actually, reflective surface is on all times, actually. That's actually pretty neat. Well, that was me. I just want to see how the fucking water worked in photo mode, because this photo mode is fucking ass. Alright, so... that's going to be... What the fuck? Who the fuck is Feel?
I don't know about you, but like when it comes to new animes that come out, like I don't really want to get invested in shit unless I know it's going to be a long. Because if it's going to be something that's 12 episodes, then I know it's probably not going to get renewed.
You want?
Because I like binging long shows and growing attached to characters. I don't like flavor of the month or flavor of the year animes.
That's fair. I can respect that. You want to know what's one that I keep hearing about, but I never watch that people really fucking praise? No Game No Life.
That's funny.
So you actually would say it's a decent one?
You'd enjoy that. That's funny. His dynamic with his adopted sister is funny because they're both introverted like loners who are super good at games, but they can't function without each other. They have like massive anxiety attacks, but when they're together, they're like the smartest fucking pair that can't lose at games. And they'll like bet like their lives and shit and like giant stakes of money in this game world. And he ends up becoming like the ruler of a fucking kingdom.
That's how it ends. Oh, is it before you leave?
No, that's not how it ends. That's like the first like 2 episodes. Like if you decide to give it a go, you'll have a fun time because one of the best episodes is where they fight this angel lady, and because she doesn't. So what the aim of the game is, you have to defeat the other person by you state something that exists, and then you can use it. Like say in a fight, it's just like gun. You can now use a gun. And so during this word game, because they're in a fantasy world, the angel doesn't know all the stuff that they're bringing to the table, and so he's just like trying shit to see what are the limitations. And then there's one time, just to see if it'll work, he's just like nuclear bomb, and he just drops a nuclear bomb on her, and she's just like, wow, that kind of hurt. And then there's one point where he slowly but surely starts to dismantle the planet. And then the final one is just like black hole, and because she's closest to the black hole, she gets sucked in first and and that's how they win. Because they have to hold their breath until like she loses. Like it's like I'm not doing the fight justice, but it's like really well done. Yeah. I think you'll also really enjoy it because like the color shading and the art style is like really nice as well.
Okay, people can tell me to fucking watch it. I haven't watched it yet. The Hextech situation is fucking terrible. Riot fucking skins aren't good enough to justify buying all that shit. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. So it's like a good week. Probably for the best, yeah, dude. Yeah, no. I don't know. Now that I'm done with JJK, after I get a few more videos and research done this month, I do need to start. No, actually, no. I have to finish fucking Naruto first. I personally don't care about the skins. The only skins I care about are the ones that give me an advantage, though. I doubt the free ones did. Yeah, but a lot of people were playing that to get free skins. I was thinking about playing this, or trying to beat this game next time on stream, because I gotta go to multiple routes, so roguelike. You know, it's got a decent aesthetic. It's new so no, it's not slow. I guess it's a slower game. It's not as polished as like 80s is. Gojo versus Giorno. Giorno beats the shit out of Gojo. That's not even.
At best, you argue that like he can see goal experience, but as soon as he goes Requiem, the fight's over.
Although what you could argue is that fight's more of a stalemate because technically Requiem's power is to stop people from hitting Gojo or from hitting what's his face.
Well, the problem we have is that like it can move within race time, so it would have inaccessible speed, so it would just get past invulnerability. Also, it doesn't help with the fact of like, because it can keep up with King Crimson, and King Crimson can outspeed Silver Chariot, it would have massively faster than light plus scaling. So like, Gojo would never fucking hit him unless he goes straight for Unlimited Void straight away. And even then, if he goes for Unlimited Void, he still has to contend with Requiem,
Well,
which would just reverse it.
that's going to depend on do you believe Requiem is base or not anymore. Because I believe there were some people, and I believe the game also implies this too. Requiem is not the base instrument. It is with the arrow, but the arrow is always with you.
So when he comes into the cutscene when he's fighting Dio, it starts out as Requiem.
Okay, then we would then yeah, we would see Requiem's base. Requiem's fucking takes it. Also, if you're still here, I think the new update for Marvel Rivals drops in like 2 days, I think. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Yeah, we haven't played in a few days, so we won't be busy with stuff. But yeah, I'll try and find another. Is it 22nd? I'm not sure what I'm gonna stream next week. I'll try and find something a little more interesting than a roguelike. I feel like roguelikes are fun to watch through every game. Roguelike. I just want to give it a shot, see how it went. I might try RPG. I might try either that Warhammer game, or I might finally start the Dragon Ball series.
So what's your opinion of Gojo as a teacher?
Not good, but not as bad as people make him out to be.
I'm gonna say this, I think he's a fucking terrible teacher, because he's too interested in doing whatever he wants to do, and he doesn't explain stuff properly or at all.
Well, so this is where it's technically not true, because he actually explains the energy system to Yuji just fine. He explains a lot of shit just fine. The problem is that there are things he doesn't teach them that would be useful. But everything he tries to teach.
So this is where I kind of wish you read Zero, because this would make a lot more sense for my position. Because when he's teaching Maki's class, and Yuta comes in, they ask like, did he not tell you any of this? And he's just like, oh, nah, it's in my mind, sorry.
Okay, well, with that context in mind, that's fair.
I don't know if it's worth like the effort of going through like getting a whole bunch of different characters from different series that match his archetype of like, what would you say, laid back teacher, I guess, and seeing how far he gets or what ones don't beat him.
I guess the archetype you would go with is overpowered mentor. Oh, fuck off. That did not fucking hit me. Overpowered mentor, I guess, is the route you would go with for that one. Honestly, probably the guy I could think of the most is probably the guy from fucking the Black Bulls from
Oh, Yami would fucking beat the dog shit out of him.
Yeah, but he'd be one of the characters who I think would fit like that archetype.
No, his darkness slash would literally end Gojo. It's literally world slash but better.
That's fair. Game's too loud? Yeah, alright. I'll just try playing something else. I just wanted to give that a shot, see how that went. It's actually not a bad game. But yeah.
I guess one that would kind of, I guess, be a stalemate or a tie would be what, I guess, All Might then.
Yeah, but All Might would just be a stalemate, yeah. Unless you want to argue for Lightspeed scaling for My Hero, but that one also gets into issues.
They should be over Lightspeed. They literally dodge somebody who can literally fire a fucking laser.
So if you're referring to the guy who fires laser from his belly button, the laser curves. And
Doesn't matter.
Well,
it doesn't matter.
Well, it kind of fucking.
No, I'm not.
No,
don't be a fucking cyber. Because next you'll tell me, oh, if it explodes, then it's also not fucking a laser.
No, explosions are fine to some extent, but the problem is that when a laser fucking curves, it's gonna lose fucking speed. That's just how physics and velocity works.
Yeah, but you don't fucking unless the series is trying to be like super analytical, like JoJo or fucking Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't think that's quite the intent. And even then, even if it does curve, you have to prove that each time it's firing, it's curving each time.
Every time the guy fires it, he's moving his body around. It's never in a straight line. Even in the anime, I don't think he ever fires it in a straight line at someone else. Because he's always moving while he's doing it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's going to be a difference of opinion between you and me. I'm not going to fucking accept that.
I mean,
if you're gonna go that fucking extent, then any lasers that explode should also not count.
No, because the laser's moving in a straight line. My issue is not with what the actual attack does. It's how it's moving. If the guy fires it in a straight line and someone dodges it, okay, maybe you have an argument there for light speed. But if every time
no. If you're gonna hold this position, then you better learn how to fucking pixel calc.
No, because I don't fucking do that shit. Because at the end
they
of the
just say it's light speed.
No, because it's fucking not. It'd be sub-rel at best.
No, because it depends on how far. No, it doesn't. Because it depends on how far away it is. It also depends on what feats they have prior and after that.
So to clarify, unless we're dodging the beam of light directly from his stomach in a straight line. And keep in mind, you're assuming they're dodging the beam and not aim dodging or dodging him, because that's also a potential fucking avenue to go there with.
Well, I'm gonna teach you right now. Like sometimes aim dodging is more impressive than it is dodging the actual thing. I'll give you an example. When Naruto dodges Madara, it's more impressive that he dodged Madara's swinging head than the actual fucking light, because Madara's head is faster than the light.
So you would be basing that on the position that they scale to the speed of their projectiles. Is that correct, or is
I'd be basing that on the fact of like during that point in the war, they would absolutely be way fast. Their reaction time would absolutely be way faster than the speed of light, and I have no reason to assume that they shouldn't be able to turn their head at that speed.
Well, because you're scaling that based off of Haku, I think his name is, right?
You can use Haku, but you can also use the Raikage. You can use a couple of things from earlier on in the series as well.
There, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's fair with the Raikage in there. Yeah. I mean, like Haku's going to be a case by case basis. You either accept that one or you don't.
Well, the one I'm working on for Haku is depending on. So I need to reanalyze because depending on how it goes, I could literally just argue that Jutsu activation is fucking light speed, as silly as that fucking is. Or at the bare minimum for Haku, it would be like sub rel, depending on if you want to be that pedantic that he can slow himself down when he's moving between the mirrors. Because regardless if people like it or not, Sasuke does tag him with the fireball jutsu.
I'd have to re-watch the fight, but I mean, regardless, yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
And that's not my only connecting evidence. That only comes about because we see during the fight with the premature Ten Tails that normal Chunin and Jonin's fire and water styles and lightning styles can keep up with Darui's Gale style laser circus.
That feels really fucking wrong. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. That feels very wrong, but I'm not gonna.
It feels wrong, but it's something that's legit. Like I can give you the anime and the panel later on.
No. I mean, I'm sure you have evidence for it. I'm not gonna sit here and say you don't. I know most of your positions have like evidence.
No, like I know, like one of those positions where Mangler's gonna. This is why I don't like talk about my Naruto positions with Mangler, because Mangler will get a massive fucking bug up his ass about this. But it's just like, Mangler, I accept fucking Ichigo being lightspeed during the Shinigami arc, during the first arc. Fuck off. This does count.
The negotiator, I see. Kyle, do you agree with Roshi versus Jiraiya death battle?
Yeah, I'd go as far as to say that they kind of downplayed Roshi.
I have a theory for everyone in chat. I think Oda is pulling a tear on us when it's with Zim. Nah. But yeah. Alright.
Let's be very clear. There was no scenario outside of you like Jiraiya that you were for Jiraiya to win. Yeah. Like, I think you can argue that Jiraiya is a better written character, but Roshi just, even during OG Dragon Ball, just has the better scaling. He has the moon feet. Like, even Jiraiya, at the best you can scale him, does not even lick moon level. The best you can get him is like mountain level, based off the attack potency of the giant Rasengan.
Well, that's gonna depend. How do you want? That's gonna depend on how you want to take the statements for the fucking for the Akatsuki. So would you agree that Jiraiya scales above most of the Akatsuki members?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's going to depend on how you want to take the Akatsuki statements, because technically they can go toe-to-toe with all the tailed beasts. So
and I'm going to tell you this right now.
That's going to be how you want to take that statement.
That's fine, but the problem is that the jump in power between 7 and 8, and then 8 to 9, are so vast that it's not even worth, like, having a discussion. Because, for example, B and the Eight Tails could fuck up multiple Jinchuriki of who had their full tail beasts out. Yeah. So you cannot scale like 7 to 8, and like they all get progressively weaker with the amount of tails they have less, and depending on how many tails they have, they jump significantly in power.
Well, that is fair. Correct me. Okay. So not including Boruto. Well, no, because technically Kaguya is already uni. Well, where would you scale the Ninetales in power then? Because like even a fraction of the Ninetales power probably is stronger than Moon level.
The full Ninetales, based on all of the shit that we have, the best I can give him is Multicon Planet. If you really want to take burning the Earth to a crisp at its most literal, but I would say Multicon.
So let me get this straight, just to clarify. You would not scale the Nine Tails to Naruto.
I would. No.
Because I was going to say, because if you scaled the Nine Tails to Naruto, in any respect, there's no scenario where the Eight Tails isn't at least a Moonbuster.
Well, I'll example. So, Naruto having, I don't remember if it was the full Nine Tails or half Nine Tails when he fights Sasuke, but Sasuke is amped with 8 out of the 9 tailed beasts when he fights Indra's arrow, and Naruto's chakra on top of Kurama's stalemated 8 of the tailed beasts plus Sasuke.
Yes, but by that point, you're arguing Naruto's uni. So again, we're talking like fractions here.
Well, what I'm saying is like, you have 2 characters, Naruto and Sasuke, who should be equal in power, being universal. You now have Sasuke being amped by 8 of the tailed beasts, and Naruto has 1. But the Nine Tails is so overwhelmingly more powerful than the other 8 that he can stalemate the other 8's power.
Yeah. But they would still have to scale to a fraction of Universal, which would still make them way stronger than Roshi at that point in Dragon Ball. Because let's say they scale to 1% of the Nine Tails power, which is bullshit, but let's say Nine Tails. Or let's say 1%. That's still greater than Moon level.
I'm gonna have to buy.
No, that's the way it fucking works.
Well, I'm gonna have to buy the guidebooks to see what other information I can pull up. Because I never considered that fucking argument.
Uni Naruto skills everything.
Because to let you know, like, I plan on putting Naruto in the versus, and no, it's not against Luffy. It's against another character who actually has like thematical like reasonings with Naruto. Funny enough, it's actually a main character made by Kishimoto's brother.
Oh, all right, go on.
It's the main protagonist from 666 Satan. Another, like, really good series, which is super underrated. It doesn't have an anime, but it fucking should. It's really good.
True. That's fair. I haven't watched it yet, though. But yeah, no. Net945, bro, Roshi scales to base Jiren according to the manga. Jiraiya is not taking this. So that's both right and wrong at the same time. So...
What, you mean with his pseudo ultra instinct?
Roshi scales to Jiren with his pseudo ultra instinct, but he's not as powerful as Jiren. But his feats do put him on a suppressed Jiren's level. But we're not discussing Super Roshi. We're discussing Dragon Ball Roshi, the one that everyone uses.
And even if you were to use Super, it gets really fucking contentious whether or not you want to use the manga or the anime.
Yes. But that's different.
Because technically, you have to make a decision. You can't use both, because then you are technically compositing. Because those are technically two different timelines.
The Akatsuki versus the Ten Tails. I'm pretty sure Ten Tails just takes that.
It should.
But yeah. Yeah, no, so the Uni Naruto meta, unfortunately, will well, I guess not unfortunately, that'd be if you have any bias in the fight. It would technically upscale certain characters in the past because of statements and how scaling would work in proportion. That's why, like...
As long as you're not scummy enough to try and use the time slip anime arc from Boruto, I think we're fine. If you try and use that, you are utter scum.
I'm sorry, are you mad that Jiraiya scales to the fucking Okutsuki?
Dude, I'm sorry. It's non-canon.
I'm sorry, bro. You want that pain upscale? Because I want that pain upscale. Itachi who? But yeah,
Oh,
no.
fucking hell. No, because that gets even worse because you have like a kid Naruto during the time skip who fucking injures Jiraiya.
Damn. Damn. But yeah, no. For the most part, in most scenarios, actually, can Jiraiya perform the sexy jutsu or no?
No, that's that's a technique that Naruto developed by himself, and the only other person he taught that to was Konohamaru.
OG Roshi would lose. I don't think he scales to FTL. He should based on his
He
solar
does.
flare.
He does. He scales to Orochimaru, and Orochimaru is stated to have like dodged beams of light.
No, he's talking about Roshi scaling to FTL in original Dragon Ball or
That very much depends on how you want to take the solar flare, because he is technically faster than Kid Goku during the events when he fights.
Ten Shenhan.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember if it was the first tournament or if it was once he was against Ten Shinhan.
I think it was against Ten Shinhan. Yeah. But all right, we'll go ahead and call it there. Finish Ninja Gaiden today. I'll try and come up with a game to play next time. But more than likely, what will happen is there probably won't be a stream next week because I'll probably spend that time working on videos and trying to get some recording done.
Well,
So
that's Zim's plan. Tomorrow, again, taking a break from Metal Gear just for a little bit. So we'll be starting the Sly Cooper series.
oh, nice.
By starting, that means we'll just be playing number one, and then once we finish one, we'll go back to Metal Gear, and we'll keep alternating like that. As long as Mangler is still available, I do plan on doing a stream before that where me and Mangler plan on going over someone who decided to try and do a debunk on my Alex vs. Cole video. It only goes for 7 minutes and 11 seconds, so it should only take about 2 hours for Mangler to get through.
Yep. So check out that live stream. You guys have fun there, and we'll.
Now that's not a guarantee. If Mangler is also not available, then I'm probably just going to be too tired and suck some coffee and wait until fucking normal stream.
All right then. But for the rest of you guys, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next stream or video.